chicken McNuggets.
What are you making?
Sauce. We're using my mummy's recipe.
Mummy,
This better be good.
It'll be great.
Does your daddy have a recipe?
McGoblin, McPumpkin, they're at McDonald's now. Each comes with Happy Meal inside to make your Halloween a wow. They're perfect for taking to Halloween places so you can surprise folks with Halloween faces. Pumpkin Happy Meal, only at McDonald's.
I can feel it. Can you get like that? I can see it. Can you move like that?
For candy, costumes, decor, and more, visit Target to trick it out this Halloween.
You don't have to pick up a bag of Butterfinger for Halloween. Maybe your house looks good covered in toilet paper. Give those monsters what they want. Get your fingers on some Butterfinger.
Trick or treat! Trick or treat!
Here comes that Halloween magic. Anything could happen tonight. With Mickey Mouse and M&M's candies, everything's gonna be just right. A special time for fun and M&M's for Mickey Mouse and friends. The magic never ends. Grab on to that M&M's feeling.
Join the celebration! Cool costume, Ronald.
Show off.
But the McNugget buddies need costumes too. You don't want to be chicken on Halloween.
May I? You wanna be frightened, wanna be scary, wanna be something wildly hairy.
But you don't want to be chicken on Halloween.
Be anything you want.
Anything you dare.
It all depends on what you wear. Twins! But you don't wanna be chicken on Halloween.
Now you tell me.
I need some candy.
Ooh, house down the street has full-size candy bars.
Adding it to our route. I'm glad I decided to trade in our old phones.
Seriously, even the dog.
Wait, guys, we've got to stay away from 32 Elm Street. He's a dentist. He's giving out floss.
Weirdo.
Getting new treats. That's powerful. Verizon. Trade in your old phone towards a new one, like the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, on America's most reliable network.
McDonald's has a monster of an idea. Happy Halloween certificates. A book of 10 is only $1. Your gang can turn them in for free dessert treats like cones and sample-sized sundaes at McDonald's. Each book also comes with a mail-in certificate for this free Roger Rabbit when you buy your video cassette of the smash hit Who Framed Roger Rabbit. McDonald's Happy Halloween certificates. A deal so good, it's eerie.
Elvira here, back with a helping hand for Halloween. Coors Light, it's the official beer of Halloween. And just what an adult party needs to be a howling success. What? You don't believe me? What do you need, like a sign from above?
Be sure to visit this display wherever you buy Coors Light.
And it's just perfect for when friends drop in. See what I mean?
Voilà, c'est fini. Une vraie petite citrouille.
Oh, nous on va ma cacahuète.
Viens là, il te manque la bougie.
Non.
Halloween avec M&M's, méfiez-vous des petits monstres gourmands.
Halloween break!
Which house do you want to go to first?
The cat lady! Trick or treat!
It's go time, kitty cats!
Have a break! Have a Kit Kat!
Wow, Millhouse, that frozen black cherries turned your tongue black. My tongue's black too.
Let me try.
Hey,
Let's have black tongue.
This Halloween, the Simpsons are at Burger King. Now in every big kid's meal you can get a Simpsons spooky light up. They gleam, there is scream, and you can collect all 15 at Burger King. Where else?
Now, where's that
The real treats this Halloween are at Burger King. One wacky Toonsylvania toy inside every Kids Club meal you buy.
What'd you get? I think it's a liver.
Taste rules.
You're searching for a monster who's hard to find. But here's a hint, he's one of a kind.
Then you can mash.
Monster
It's
Mash.
Monster Mash. I got him.
It's a wacky smash. Be the very first to find the fiend and then give him a whack. And start all over again.
I'll do the mash.
Monster Mash.
It's Monster Mash.
It's a wacky smash. Monster Mash. Wacky fun from Parker Brothers.
Oh, how cute! A bean burrito. And what are you?
Taco Bell!
Fetch that food, dog!
Toys R Us has the Big Bird Halloween costume and the Yoda Halloween costume for trick-or-treating.
Welcome everybody to the spooky stream. Welcome everybody. You ready to be scared? Good.
Okay, that's better. That's good. Okay, what's up everybody? Gawabunga. What's going on? It is Saturday night. We're doing community night once again. Hope you guys are ready. I got the book. Ow, the fuck, Molly? What do you mean? What, was it too low? Too high? Sorry, is it too high? Should I lower it? Sorry, jeez, I don't know. I didn't mess with too many things. I swear. Not this time around. There, got spooky music going too. Okay, so let me give you the spin up on this book. So apparently, they got like a whole book. They got all the art from like R.L. Stein and the guy he hired. That monster voice, was it too loud? Was it too high? Sorry, whoopsie. I did not know that. Sorry, whoopsies. Frick, I'm sorry. Well, welcome, ding dong didgeridoo to the stream, to the chat. Thank you for joining the Digidachis. Don't change the volume with your normal one. Oh, okay. Well, too late now. Okay. It's still probably too low now. Oop, I fixed it. Gucci, right? Better? I don't know. Okay. But anyways, so I got the ebook because, get this, they said the book was in stock. I ordered it like 3 weeks ago, and like, okay, it hasn't come in yet. What's up, radio? What's up? And welcome everybody to the spooky time. But yeah, like, I ordered the book, and they're like, yeah, no, it's in back order now. And I guess Spooky was also down bad for freaking Alvira over there. What's up, Spooky? What's up? But yeah, they're like, yeah, it's on back order. We won't get it for a while now. I was like, you guys said you had it in stock. Yeah, we tend to do that. It's like, oh, cool, okay, well, I guess I'll have to get the ebook too. So now I got the ebook just in case, because like you're like, why didn't you just pirate it, man? Why didn't you just pirate it? What's on back order? Oh, this book, the physical edition, this one right here. Oh, thank you, Fish. I'll two shots. Thank you for the redeem. Wiggling. It's good stuff. It's yummy. But yeah, it's literally all the art plus covers of books that were supposed to be released but never were. Okay, fine. Fucking, hey, don't throw my own device at me. Okay, fine, I'll go drink some more. Wait. Now that one's the bitter one. They made books based off the Jack Black movie. They did? They really did, dude. I know, he has that much star power. Fucking why? Why? How do you guys have so many points? Okay, Mains, get out of here. No, not allowed. God dang. Okay, radio, I get it. I should have put a cooldown on that thing. Like, it works when it wants to. Like, I bet you just later in the stream it's not gonna work. Okay, it's working. I get it. It's working. Fish. God damn it. Mods, please help me. Yamero. Okay, but yeah, we good? Maybe you're gonna break it, dude. You're gonna break it. It's gonna be your fault. It's gonna be your fault. It's gonna break. He's gonna break it. I'll tell Hime, they're breaking my stuff. No. No. You guys good? You guys good? Hmm? Okay. Am I supposed to read my books this way, huh? Hmm? Hmm? We're gonna break. I'm already broken. I literally have a tattoo under my hat that says damaged. You like the fucking Joker. You guys good? You guys good? Huh? Huh? You know? I have a strong noggin. I can take whatever you guys are throwing at me. I don't care. I don't care. So, okay, I'm gonna put a fucking cooldown on that thing. I swear, I forgot it had. Oh, you got it out of your system? Okay. Radio. Got it. Oh my god. Save some for later. My god. We're gonna start the book. You guys are gonna break it. Just watch. It's gonna stop working now. Okay, you're out of points. Oh, thank god. Oh, okay, fine. We can start the fucking stream now. Thanks, guys. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I had this book coming eventually, but it wasn't gonna come in time. I was like, dude, it's gonna be fucking December by the time this shit comes in. So I had to get the ebook. I couldn't pirate it because it was nowhere online. So I have the only copy that is being quote unquote being distributed online because I'm just gonna share with you guys. I'm gonna spare you the monies. I haven't even gone through it myself. It could be ass. It could be shit. It could just be like all the covers and you're done. Hime, I swear. I know where you live. I have your IP address. We're gonna click on this. This dude was the freaking mascot for the freaking series, but you never see him. His name's Curly, like the freaking Three Stooges. You get to see the Pokemon cards are going to go up in price in Japan as well as the anime. As the anime's rumor trend. Wait. Why would that correlate? Huh? Oh, look, it's all the other dudes. I only recognize like a handful of them. I know this one's like from the Shocker Street, which I never read the book. The gnomes, the Scarecrow walks in midnight, the Abominable Snowman. These are just classic ones. If you didn't know Goosebumps, you would assume. Don't feel so good, chat. What do you mean you don't feel good? What do you mean? Just because I know your IP address? Look, see? Ooh, it's just like a real book, guys. Ebooks are the future. Table of content. So let's see what they actually have here. A foreword, and no one reads that. Introduction, okay. Interview, maybe. Interview with the artist, not the author. Papyrus. Holy shit, you're right. Holy shit, I was like fixated on this side of the screen, on the right side, that I didn't even fucking notice Papyrus was on the left side. Curly. I could definitely fucking see. To me, headcanon, he always sounds like fucking Skeletor. It's like fucking. I'm pretty sure it's the intention, right? Holy shit, this is a lot of words. Screen cap them because I probably ain't gonna read all of them. But basically, okay. Let me give you a little spoiler here. Apparently, according to the official Goosebumps wiki, they literally just copied and pasted the fucking wiki onto the book without their consent. They didn't even say anything, like word for word, like just literally select all, paste, add a couple pictures in there. This literally, so this right here is in the wiki. All skeletons sound like that because they don't have balls anymore, except Sans. I thought it was because it's just wind going through their bones like an instrument. This could be also meta shit, we don't know exactly, because it's also part of the wiki, because it wasn't curated by the author, it was just thrown in here. But here we go, the interview is a little bit more interesting than the foreword thing. See, anything that's, I'm gonna skim the questions. See, you developed early fondness for classic 50s and 60s, they had movies back then? Or no, comics, it was comics, horror comics back then. So that's what got him into it. Tales of the Crypt, is that the same thing as Tales of the Crypt Creeper? So lazy, I know. I'm pretty sure this isn't on the wiki. This can't be on the wiki. This had to be for the book. The other one was just a wiki. That was a lot of words. That didn't even look like fun. Tales of the, was it? I thought they didn't have the end title said Crypt Creeper, not just the Crypt. Oh, okay. Well, dude, that show scared the shit out of me as a kid. This show scared the shit out of me. That shit would come on, and I'm like, yeah, no. turn it off. Green. I am green today. Yeah. He's like the monster blood. What's up, Cannonball? What's up? What's up? You heard of it? Never seen it? No, dude. It would be like right after The Simpsons. Like after 8 o'clock. Because Simpsons, like there were 2 episodes of The Simpsons that would air. One like at 6 and then one around 7:30. And then as soon as 8 o'clock hit, it'd be like some other kind of primetime show. And it'd be like fucking Tales of the Crypt. I'm like, no, turn that shit off. Oh, the Crypt Keeper was the character. Okay, that makes more sense then. This from the biography and book of R.L. Stone's favorite stories. Tales from the Vault. Oh, so it's basically from this, right? This is the cover of that one book that it came from Ohio. Yeah. This is the cover. Dude, I wanted to get this book as a kid, but then I found out it was like just an autobiography or just about like a biography of like, might not be as good, might not be as cool. What was up is I scored 3rd in a Mario Kart tournament and won 12 bucks. Not bad, not bad. I mean, it's kind of weird that you took like a poor like 12-year-old's like money, but that's cool, bro. I'm pretty sure it was like some kid that was like, yeah, I'm the best in Mario Kart. And then Cannibal comes in here like a fucking Giga Chad. Get out of the way, kid. I'm taking 3rd place. He's fucking destroyed him. His whole Sims dream just shambled. Yeah, there it is. It came from Ohio right here. The Haunted Mask. Opposite left? What's the opposite left? Isn't it just left? Oh, here's the left. That was it an interesting book? I'm tempted to read it. Tempted to get it. Because, you know, it's like you can only go so much with the dude that just, you know, just was at his 30s at that point. They say it was from a big breasted. Whoa! Whoa! Wait. The player thought it was the best rate of his life until he was cat. Wait, what? Until he was cat. Misclick. What the fuck? Huh? You misclicked what? Exactly. They showed the old doodles and stuff. Actually, this is gonna have all the other old doodles. Actually, now you mention it. What do you, the second essential in this creating a horror story for the young readers? It's a twist. He's the M. Night Shyamalan of kids' books. Let's see. Was there ever a Goosebumps story that didn't make it print? Oh, there's a lot. Apparently this guy, he would. I'm not sure if it's gonna mention it here, but apparently this guy used to just make up the title. The enter key. Okay. This guy used to make up like the title of the book and write around the title itself. Like he wouldn't even have like the idea. Like if he had a story and he couldn't come up with a title, he'll trash it. He also worked on kids show like Eureka's Castle and Nickelodeon. I never heard of that one. I have to go back and retail shop and pick up that Wario One Director's Cut Prima guide. Why though? It might have some cool stuff, but it's just gonna be like stuff you already know at this point though. Unless it has like cool art, you know. That's what I would do. I have like a strategy guide for Pokemon. Like who needs a strategy guide for Pokemon, you know? But it has all the fucking old art of Pokemon and shit in there. It was sealed. How do you seal a strategy guide? Like I don't think they were sold like that to begin with, were they? I don't think so. Okay, let's see. One of these struck me back in the fair day. Book fairs, holy shit, book fairs, dude. You guys ever get book orders? Like, you get a little pamphlet from your teacher, and like, okay, just check off the books you want. I used to think the books were free. No, you literally have to pay for them. It's ridiculous. Books you have to pay for? No. But I did buy some books. Barely used, but they seal. How does that work? There's a book fair going on in your school right now? Any Goosebumps books? I doubt it. Not a good book fair doesn't have Goosebumps books. So apparently it was catered. Everyone thought Goosebumps were just for boys, but no, it's supposed to be for boys and girls. And there you go. There's no gender divide. Like this one. Like, that's why he made some of the main characters girls. Just kind of like slap you in the face, like there you go. You thought it was all for you? No, there you go. There's no Captain Underpants and then you go to book fairs. I don't know. I want to get into it. Like Captain America, not Captain America, fucking Captain Underpants. I wanted to get the first book, but every time I put the order in, it would get canceled because like sorry we're out. So I just gave up. I never bothered. I heard it was good, but I was like, if I can't get the first book, I'm not. I was like one of those. I can't read it unless I own it. I can get it from the library book, but then I'll be like, hey, how much for this book, yo? I've done that before. I haggled with the librarian for their, like, I couldn't find an issue of a Goosebumps book, and I found it, I read it, and I was like, hey, alright, I like the book, how much? Everyone has their price. He's like, sir, it's not for sale. It's not for sale. I was like, okay, I'll come back. Sure enough, there was like a little fundraiser, and I kind of just snuck it in there. They're like, you know, they were selling their old books, and I just kind of like, hey, this book was in the section over there. He's in that little section over there. I think I could buy it now. He's like, okay, I think it was. I was like, yep, sure was. So I bought the book. Was it stealing? No, I bought it, so it's mine. Girls love business books when they love true crime. Oh no, oh no. But yeah, let's see. Well, I'm getting fucking sidetracked. I'm not even reading half these questions, dude. Let's see, the generation that's launched Goosebumps to the success now has grown. Do you find many of those readers have gone to support your work in adult fiction? Does he even make anything else besides Goosebumps? No one wants to burst my work in adult fiction. Just check the sales numbers, rip. Because I don't think he even has like books. It's like, what else does he have besides Goosebumps? Yeah, he does have a different style. This is right here. Like, he has like a different style that most people can't. Like right now, it'd be considered cheesy, which I can say, look fucking schlappy. Look at schlappy. Reminds me of accidentally stole a movie from this DVD. Oh, how do you just steal? Dude, they know your address. They know where you are. Oh, Fear Street. Oh yeah, that's right. I thought he worked on Fear Street before Goosebumps. Or was it the other way around? Was it after? What is your routine as a writer? Do you listen to music while you work? No music. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't do that. He says, I'm pretty much a machine. I sit down on my laptop. 9 o'clock to 10 every morning. Right? 2,000 words. Holy shit. And then he just quits at 2,000 wherever he is. That kind of... Leave us with your all-time favorite monster joke. What do you call a 4th grade monster who eats all the books and smashes the chalkboard and sets fire to the desks? The teacher's pet? How's that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, you rent it, this comes out of the machine, and you just forgot to return it, but they know where you live. Don't they just find you next time you try to, like... Next time you try to fucking get a movie or something? Would browse be scared in these books, treat yourself Oh, okay. It's supposedly, what do you call a 4th grade monster, oops, 4th grade monster who eats all the books, smashes the chalkboard, and sets fire to all the desks? A teacher's pet. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's been 10 years. They're literally waiting for you outside as we speak. Like a freaking SWAT van of Netflix. Because Netflix, that's what it used to be. It used to be just like an order service. Kind of like a Redbox used to be. Or I think Redbox is still a thing. Now here's Tim Jacobus, the author, the dude who made all these spooky... Because apparently he has a rule. I'm not sure if he's going to mention it. Let's see. If he doesn't mention the rule, then I'm going to mention it. Does he say here? Become a cover artist. What's your initial impression? Yeah, I mean, he didn't know. I remember this, just to sum it up, because I already know what he says for this one. He's like, yeah, I didn't think much of it, but he did have a rule. Yeah, let's see, let me skimmy. No, yeah, he says like he has a rule that he can't use blood. The fire part doesn't make sense. Exactly. It's probably from one of the books. I don't know, I read every single Goosebumps book, man. Every single one. And I can tell you, that's probably not a thing. Unless that was an idea for a book that he never took out. This man's fuzzy. Of all the Goosebumps covers, the classics, which was your most labor-intensive? Which one of your creations took the most out of you? Night in Terror Tower? Really? Really? It took a week to complete from start to finish. I've taken a lot of covers, so the thing is, apparently, R.L. Stine was a complete fucking beast. He would finish a book, like writing a whole ass book, in 10 days. Like, that was his average, 10 days. So this guy, the artist, dude, Tim Jacobus, would apparently still be freaking, like, in the, like, the line, you know, the inking phase of the cover. He's like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I'm already done. So he would just have to guess what the kind of because he would give him the title, right? He would just give him the title, and kind of just have to guess what the book was about, because R.L. Stine is, like, already, like, drafting it and doing it. He's like, you know? So they kind of like, how about we switch? How about I write the book, then you go after? He's like, I don't know, but they won't be, you know, out in time. So they're, like, always, you know, racing ahead of each other back and forth. Yeah, a whole week's worth. And that by then, R.L. Stine probably already finished it. So sometimes the cover would not match what the book was about, so like, or else I'm gonna have to go back in there and just kind of like just add like a blurb to mention the covers, like why it's like that. See, are there any covers you wish you could go back and rework or repaint completely? See, I always want to go back and tweak them. That's every artist though. That's every artist. A little obsessive compulsive behavior. He likes all the covers as they are. People like to touch all of them. I mean, yeah, there's always room for improvement, I guess. Listen to anything? The voices in he's like, I listen to the voices in my head while I paint. Yes, put a little bit right there. No, we can't use blood. You have to write the scenes for the cover. Yeah, exactly. You have to just add like a little blurb of the scene for the cover, just to make it make sense. Any influences on your craft? Roger Dean. See if does he mention anything? Oh, hey, oh, it's an album artist. The band Yes. Oh, I know Yes. You guys know JoJo? If you guys know JoJo, you know Yes. The fucking roundabout song at the very end from season 1. That's Yes. The band called Yes. It gets really confusing when you try to like look that shit up on YouTube or something. Like Yes album. You know, it always comes up with something weird. Roger's album art. Check out the movie Avatar. His art was a huge influence for the movie. What? That's pretty cool. The hit film Avatar that is totally gonna be released again this year. God, Roundabout was such an absolute best, and it's really good. It fucking slaps you. It's super fucking long too. It's really long. Holy shit! I have it. I have the fucking actual album myself because I listened to I watched JoJo and I was like, wait, I collect albums. Why not get this? And I did, and it was like you could see the grooves for the song take up a huge fucking chunk. And it's not like CDs. You know, CDs. You look at CDs, you're like, yep, songs are in there. But with albums, you can kind of like see the bands of how long each song can be. Because there'll be like a small gap of nothing in between the songs. So it can transition to the next song smoothly. And then just sound like a pop pop, to the next song. It's quote unquote loading the next song when it does that. You ever worry about striking a balance between being scary and being kid-friendly? That's exactly what he does. Like I said, he's not allowed to use blood, see? He kept the images from being too horrific and never used any red blood. See, there it is. See, Monster Blood, he made sure it was always green. And there's one cover of Monster Blood where it's blue for some freaking reason. See, Arset was writing the story at the same time I was doing the cover. See, I mentioned I'm psychic, bull. I didn't read this before. Just so you know, like I said, this is my first time going through this book myself. He would give me a short description, a few sentences or a paragraph describing the scene. I finished nearly every Goosebumps cover without ever knowing how the story ended. There's still a few I don't know what happened. Ah, shit, I keep on doing that. But this is why I want the physical book. Speaking of, I'm not sure if it has any art of the book that I have, but there was like a compilation of all the Night of the Living Dummy books in one huge ass fucking hardcover one. And if this was a surprise to me because you know how I said like I used to get book orders. I got the book order and I thought it was just gonna be like like a box set. No, it was just one big hardcover one, like I said. But as my fingers kind of grazed the front of the cover when I was taking off the shrink wrap, the fucking eyes lit up. Turns out if you push Slappy's mouth, the eyes start to fucking flash red on the cover. It's fucking sick. And I was like, yo! I wasn't scared, but I was more like, yo, what the fuck? This is awesome kind of deal. It was just like staring at it. I was like, it's just flashing. I was like, yo, I did not expect that. Looks sick. I'm like, this was technology that blew my fucking mind. There was like lights coming out of my book cover, Like how does that work? Like I didn't look like there was like a light bulb behind that thing. So it was like before LEDs, I think too. There's just very simple lights just built into the book. It's crazy. Ah, damn it! Not again! Not again! Let's see. Have you ever been labeled the Goosebumps guy? No. Let's see. That guy, yeah. Took a break as I needed it. No one wanted me because they were looking for something new and different that felt my Goosebumps style was played out. What the fuck? Oh, that sucks. That sucks, dude. Eventually, the classic Goosebumps art came back to style because of nostalgia, and I couldn't be happier. I wonder, dude, it would have been great if they used Tim Jacobus, the artist, to fucking make up the cover for the Goosebumps movie when it came out. The one with Jack Black in it. The book cover story with the dementia music. Why is it? Are you responsible for this iconic slimy logo? I can't take credit for the Goosebumps logo. That was developed by one of our art directors, Scholastic. It was iconic. Apparently, one of the artists that did do the logo, he was like, you know what? I'm taking this logo with me. I don't think it's gonna mention it here because he's not mentioned in the book. But he took the cover, the fucking rights for the slimy fucking logo with him. So they had to make a new one that's very similar, legally distinct. So when they did any reprints of the books, they had to have that one. This is the original. The newer ones have this part of the G cut off right here. I'm not sure if it shows my right there, my cursor. The little top part of the G gone. July. It was in July 1992 that the first one came out. Huh. It was these first 5. No, it wasn't these first 5. I know the first one. First one was like Welcome to the Dead House or something. They made the chat box smaller. It's blocking part of the screen. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. I didn't know it was blocking that much of the screen. Like, just make it just a wee bit smaller. Let's see if I can find it. My chat boxes are like big, but it's because I want to make sure people can see what was written down at the VOD. But I can change that. I can change that for you guys. Oop. Just a little bit right there. Yeah. Okay, I'm fixing it. You guys can't see that I'm fixing it, but I'm fixing it right now. Look. See? I fixed it. Instant fix. There we go. Okay, back to it. Welcome to Camp. Okay, so just a synopsis. It's just a synopsis that, like, apparently it was rivaling. It was only second to the Harry Potter series as best-selling books. But now it's good? Okay. Each cover is created as an acrylic-based 20 by 20 inch painting. Airbrush. Ooh, this dude just fucking airbrushes for his covers. This usually spend about 4 to 5 days creating the art. They're filling the background. Okay. That explains why they look good. Because everyone that uses an airbrush is like a fucking artist. You know, like skilled. Like I don't know. It's like it hits different. You know, it's like a practitioner of like perfect airflow and the way it hits the fucking. It's great. Like people that use like the airbrushes for what you call them, like small miniature models, they come up with crazy paint techniques. It's freaking inspiring. They can make things look metallic, and when they're really not. They can make things look rusty, and it actually looks like you can just get fucking like you need a tetanus shot from touching it. It's crazy, dude. Esther like covers. What the hell's Esther? But I do like the covers. Let's get to it. Okay, that's what I gotta do. I gotta slide it like a book. There we go. There's the first one. This book. I got into Goosebumps because one day, apparently, like my mom was like, "Yo, there's this new like book series that is for kids, right?" And she thought it was like it looked fun. It looked like a fun, you know, like little horror book, and she was into horror. Mac Esther, he was an artist. He was iconic for his crazy stairs paint. Oh, like the weird illusion, the one with the hand drawing itself, right? Is that the same guy? The one's like it's drawing the paper in itself with its own pen or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, she was reading it and then she could tell my little brother was getting scared. She's like, wait a minute, this might be a little too spooky. This might be a little too spooky for him. Let's look at the original pencil sketches though. Because I don't know, I kind of like the original this original sketch more than the actual cover. Because this kind of like you barely see the guy here, which I guess is the intention. Supposed to be one of those like, oh look, just the house, and then your eye just kind of like moves to the right, and you're like, whoa, there's that dude over there. But I think this one also has a good vibe, just to show that he's not in the front of the house. Like, you know, if someone sees like the dude in front of the house, you're just gonna be spooked out. But he's kind of hiding. It's like you come in here, you not expect that dude to come in down later. The collar mock-up looks nice. This could also have been a cover by itself. Yeah, exactly. There's like a dude in the final cover. He's in there. Like, right there. He's in there. The same pose and everything. But I think this one kind of slapped a little bit harder. For like your first cover, it's not that it's bad. It definitely stands out. But when I saw this cover as a kid, I thought the house was on fucking fire. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, of course they call it a dead house. Everyone died from the fire, duh. I'm cutting off the magazine bit earlier, but now it's good. Okay, wait, what are you guys talking about? Game is being weird again. Wait, why am I going backwards? It's this way. It does the page flip. It does the page flip. There we go. What? Wait. Why is this... I heard there's 2 different covers for this one. I remember this one. One of my favorite books from the series. Yeah, Jim Tyson. Isn't that the same guy? Not Tim Jacobus. With more realistic rendering and perspective, Tyson's style was a bit more adult and realistic than the ultra-saturated cartoonish scenes by Jacobus. Jim went on to work for major players in the field of horror literature. Dude, the page flip is so good. If I can get it to work, right? Yeah, that's what I was... Remember, this is from the wiki. Oh, true. But it does mention here, Jim Tyson. It probably would have been a hot link there, too. If it was from the actual wiki. Live Plan Z people. This one was one of my favorites, too. Because the twist was really good. If you guys have not read it, the twist is pretty good. But just like, it's on the cover. It's on the fucking cover. Gru? Fucking Gru? There's a synopsis right there. I'm not gonna say it, because if I say it, I'm probably gonna accidentally slip my tongue. Say the fucking... The spoiler. But, yeah, this happens. You can become a Gru, but I didn't know there was 2 covers. Jacobus eventually got his own crack at the art of this book, designed the cover for 2003 version reprint. So he eventually did. So this is, yeah, it looks very Goosebumpsy, because this looks hyper detailed. Like, holy shit. But yeah, this looks very Goosebumpsy more. Oh. The monster blood. I think it's the Grinch. The Grinch. Fucking dude, you know there's a Grinch Halloween special that people don't really know about? They say it's Halloween is Grinch night. And the way they talk about the Grinch is like he's out to go fuck like real bad. Like, you better not be caught at night, he's gonna get you. It's pretty much the same, just from different angles. I do appreciate this angle better, what they went with in the end. Because it just kind of looks like someone just made a mess on the way going upstairs. Like, they just spilled all their fucking chili. This one makes it look like it could have gone worse. You know, so either they melted or something more sinister. It's the angle, you know? It's the Grinch cum. The Grum. I say, apparently he was inspired to write this story because of what? His son used to play with one of his few Goosebumps books written in 3rd person. Oh. It's because of the toy slime his kid used to play with. Wait, 3rd person is when you, like, they're just talking about the person, right? Yeah. Wiki. Why you mention the wiki so much? It doesn't look like they copied and pasted it all, right? See, wait, what's it say? It will become a Hallmark style for visual series art. Jacobus never painted red blood. Yeah, okay. On his cover, for the titular blood is greenish, slime-like, and pulls down stairs, giving the illusion of... Yeah, see, illusion of motion, that's what I was trying to get at. The other one looks like it just kind of like, it dripped there, you know? It's just there. Like it... But, this makes it look it's flowing down the stairs, coming to get you, and already got a victim. Well, this is another one. In this case, the cover features a seemingly happy family enjoying their barbecue on a sunny day. The catch is they're all skeletons. The cover was so beloved by Scholastic team that when they realized there was no scenes in the book that resembled the art, told you. They called R.L. Stine and asked him to add the moment into the story. He irregularly added that the scene was a dream sequence because he thought it was dumb. He thought this image was dumb. R.L. Stine thought it was dumb. He's like, why do you guys want... fuck it. I'm just gonna make it a dream thing. And they even mention it in the book. He's like, oh, that was a scary but stupid dream. For the cover of the novel, it's what started becoming an essential ingredient. Yeah. The juxtaposition of normal-looking subject matter with grotesque elements. That's how you make a Goosebumps cover. You have to make it like an everyday thing, just make it gross and like, wow, it's weird. Humor mixed with horror. Exactly. That's the best. Thank you, Curly, from the wiki page. Totally not stealing. I do like this cover. It's cool. Because there's subtle things like the dude just holding a hot dog in a backwards cap. And this man is just out to grill. He's like, death be damned, I am here to fucking grill. Normal but gross. Exactly. Like, I'm gonna drink a whole bunch of milk and just, like, make it a redeem. I'll have to hold it in, and then on the redeem, I'll just, like, let it rip. It's just complete, just, ass rumblers. And so I start lifting out of my chair. That skeleton's a Karen, by the way. This was one of my top favorites, but not as good as the sequel. Like, this is good, but the sequel just fucking blows it out of the water. Evoking every image of the classic tale, the mummy in bandages. Jacobus originally asked for a mummy with a human eyes, but decided to use the glow instead of making mummy's head seem more hollow. He used the round cut stonework of the mummy's head to create a dramatic framing, and add touches of pinks and purples to the shadows to help the monster pop out. You're gonna hurl no time from that. Actually, that's a thing, right? That's a thing. People that just chug milk and they're just like, blah, blah. I think fucking Max Mofo used to do that shit. He used to prank call and just chug milk, and then just he's like, all right, it's coming, blah, blah. Sometimes combine the two. You know, he'd do a prank call. He's like, yes, hello, yeah, this is Tim, blah, and just throw up on the phone. Yeah. Max Mofo, what a fucking legend. I do like the way he went with in the end. It's definitely a better taste. Because this would have been... It just looks like a dude cosplaying the mummy. With big old lips. It's like... Kiss. Same name as the horror from the Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. I mean, I wonder why. It's... Wait, what? This was based off a real photo shoot? It's like, bro, just stand still. Just fucking... I gotta take a picture. We got this picture for you turning invisible. The fucking baggy pants back in the day, dude. Yeah, this doesn't look as horrifying. It just legit looks like, oh, look, cool, we're turning invisible. And she's like, pog. Fucking, oh, this one's just even pogging harder. The dog's barking. The dog's happy in this one. This one, yeah, this one's better. This one's better. They should have went with this one instead. But make sure they kept the sisters fucking like, oh, yeah, it's happening. Hell yeah, it's happening. It's turning invisible. Like, she's like melting her brother's image. 90s baggy is such an indicator of the era. I don't know why it was so popular. Like, I wouldn't say that I wasn't part of the gang, but I was. To the point where they're like, yo, why are you wearing baggy? Like, why are you wearing, like, fucking double XL pants for no reason? I was like, it looks cool, mom. 139 pages, the longest book in the original series yet. That it is a chunky book. I was really confused when I had it. I was like, why is this one so thick? Why is this one like, and the font stretches a little bit more on the cover? I guess they just went with the picture one. I don't know. I do like the original, like, mock-up. This looks better. The Cobus and the Spider Visible in the original were not part of the Jacobus art. Wait, what? The Cobus and the Spider Visible. Where are they? I don't see them. They were added by unknown artists at Scholastic. That's so I don't know. Where I don't see the other one. Oh, I see it now. Over here, right? Yeah, there it is. There's the web. There's the web. It's really hard to see, but there's like a web pattern here, a little spider. Let me just unzoom. And here's the original art. Some dude's just like, you know what? I need spiders. I like spiders. Spiders are my wives. Well, here we go, dude. This dude knows how to fucking draw the spookiness. Look at that. That looks smooth. Even in the rough sketch. I wish they kept this one. No, this one he just looks like fucking the dude from Big Bang Theory. He's like, gotcha, bazinga. This one's similar too. He just looks like that one dude. I forgot his name. He webbed the kid. Slappy's eyes described are as blue in the book, but both in the original cover and the 1980 cover, they're depicted with green eyes. Weird. Weird. I guess they could have just done that in post, but the green doesn't look... Green looks more sinister than blue. Pencil 3 looks like... Yeah, it kind of does, right? Like, we'll get to that one, I think, in due time, but it's gonna show, like, the rest of the fam. Good eye, Spooky. The use of the shadow really draws to the eyes of the cover. Slappy's cheerful smile and tidy hair. An outfit only adds to the sinister insinuations caused by the glow. He's like, I broke your dad's vase. Ho ho, bazinga. That's literally all he did in the book. He just did minor inconveniences. Like, oh, who's doing this? It's ruining my life. It's the freaking dummy. This one I didn't care for as a kid. Wait, that was him? He posed for the freaking cover? I mean, I know that some artists do that. They like, you know, how do I get my hands to do the thing? And they just look at their hand like, okay, that's how I do the hand. But I guess he just straight up said, you know, I gotta do it. I thought this was a parody for like an older, like, horror film. You know, like The Reanimator or something like that. Looks like Tom Arnold. Who's Tom Arnold? He reminds me of the freaking LA Beast. You guys know LA Beast? The original cover makes me look goofy. He's feeding his fish. Looks like he's about to eat him. Yeah, he just looks like he's just analyzing the fish. This one looks like he's about to eat the fish for sure. But it just makes him look like a weirdo, if anything. He's not like, oh wow, this guy's freaking like, you know, crazy. No, it just... I don't know. At least he didn't actually have a fish. Like, props on him. Because this one he has like a bug. Yeah, this one looks a little bit more crazy. Like he's about to either feed it to the turtle, or he's just gonna eat it himself. You know? Keep on doing that. Keep on doing that. The librarian is actually Jacobus himself. If only he drew himself bald. So this is, yeah, he just kind of copied himself, yeah. He just gave himself more of a double chin. That's freaking great. See, he has a haircut, hat, and glasses to indicate how cool he is. Immediately suggesting nerd and not librarian. Girl Who Cried Monster. I don't think I remember. Like, either I didn't like it, or I just didn't read it all the way through. This one. This one. They should have went with this one. This one right here, this one's fucking terrifying. This is a kid's nightmare. When they go camping, this is what they think's gonna happen. This would have been great. This would have been the best one. I don't know why they went with this one in the end. Because it looks like something more sinister is what's going inside than what's going outside. But the art is definitely sicker with this one. Like, this one just like, ooh, spooky things outside. You know? But the red background on this one, the color might have redeemed it. Might have redeemed it. Wait, why is it gone back? But why did the kid go away? Oh, it's still red. It's not as red, I think. The novel was inspired by his son's sleepaway camp. Camp is infested with bugs, and I hated visiting there. Dude, I actually went to an Astro camp where they fucking terrified us on purpose. Furry Monster in Pencil 2. Really? I think it's more terrifying than pervy, I would think. At least as a kid, I would think this one looks more pervy. I think what they went with looks more pervy than anything. But yeah, they told us there was a fucking monster in the woods. Like, this straight up went full 90s fucking, like, scare camp. It was a freaking space camp. Why were they doing that? I have no fucking idea. They're saying, like, yeah, if you all have flashlights, but you're not supposed to flash them into the woods because that might alert something. There might be a dude, a hermit of some sort. We can't catch him. The cops can't find him. But yeah, he's known to just take people and just don't do it. And they all call us in for one day, right, at night. And they had like some of the camp aides, you know, like the other camp counselors, go outside, wear masks, and start fucking just slamming on the fucking windows as hard as he fucking could. The girls were screaming so fucking loud. One dude just straight up passed out. He's like, no, dude, I wasn't scared. I was like, we can't tell if he was passed out because he was scared or because the sound was so intense that it knocked him out. He was just overstimulated. It's fucking hilarious though. I didn't fall for it. I had a feeling like, no, like, I'm scared of real shit. Like aliens. I'm like, I read enough Goosebumps books for this. Any shit ain't gonna happen to me. This is just like one of my animes. This one. The Ghost Next Door. I don't know, neither of these kind of like gave me the sense of spookiness. Yeah, this story was just sad. This one? Yeah, yeah. I mentioned online this book is one of my saddest, even though it has a happy ending. Wait. Could Hannah Fairchild's appearance as the protagonist and adopted daughter of mine in the Goosebumps film hint at a deep connection with this novel? I never really watched the movie. The one with Jack Black in it? Because I legit, I rarely fall asleep for movies. And that was one of the few movies either I was too tired, I was just that bored. I was like, this is a disservice. If you show any fear at space camp monsters, or you're not allowed to go to the space to see the real monsters. What? Dude, we did so many weird things at space camp. Like, I'm like, is this space related? I guess it was. They're like, you have to protect this egg from falling. Want a spoiler? Yeah, go ahead, tell me. Because I'm probably gonna watch it eventually, but I'm not gonna be like invested, you know? Because it's like, to me, I don't feel like it hit the notes. The Haunted Mask. This one was apparently one of the scarier fucking, like, live action adaptation ones. Then just don't read it, man, duh. Just cover your eyes. The pencil sketch. That one's not, yeah, that one would not have slapped. Yeah, that one, I can see why they didn't go with that one. It just looks like the ugly bastard mask. This one, same thing, but it just kind of looks like the Green Goblin. No, this one looks like the Green Goblin. Put me on, Spider-Man. Maybe don't. Please no. Oh, that one. I don't know which one's more terrifying. Freaking sketch 4 or sketch 5. These are pretty freaking intense. When they're just black and white. Color mock-up. I don't know. Does it show? No, these are definitely way more scarier than what they ended up. This one looks, it's just as waxy as it's supposed to be. But the sunken eyes are what fucking does it. I close my eyes so I can go spooky. The scene with the, yeah, the one with the floating heads. Dude, it is fucking terrifying. Even to this day. Even if it's like low budget special effects, the way they sway and move. Whew. We actually could watch that episode if I can find it. If we can find it like on YouTube or something. We could, because what I'm planning on doing after we go through the book is I'm gonna end stream quickly. And then that way the VOD stays up. And then the rest of the VOD, or the next stream that'd be right after can be unarchived and just be, you know, deleted, poof, gone. And that way there's still this goes up. Because this is internet preservation, baby. Because this is not online. Like I said, not easily accessed online. It's not like you can just like clickety-clack Google Art of Goosebumps PDF or some shit ebook. It's just not there. It's sold out immediately, and not a lot of people are willing to share what's inside. One of my favorite books in the series. I'm most proud of. I guess he does write a lot for his son. He mentions his son a lot. Matthew Stein. He sure will take off a mask he wore for Halloween. I thought the Halloween themed book would be a great horror movie. See, there you go. See, that's the best way you know your books are gonna schlap. It's like you base them off your small like things that happen in your life. Because otherwise, if you struggle to come up with a concept, you're just gonna come up with like, I don't know. You're just gonna be like, it's not a fun trip when you're racking your brain too hard. I don't recognize this cover at all. The cover What You Wish For. I recognize this one. And I don't remember if this book was even scary or not. The cover was an indication, which is why he was unavailable to create the cover. That explains why he doesn't hit the same. He eventually redesigned the 2005 reprint, which was Clarissa holding a crystal ball in the rain. Eerie smoke gathers around, and strange perspective is covered in a surreal feel. There you go. Yeah, I definitely like it better than this one, because this one just looked like didn't hit. It's not that it's bad, it just didn't look as spooky, or didn't kind of insinuate what the book was about, really. This is covers by Stanislav Fernandez. This gives a unique style, which is a flat, modern look. It uses purples and shadow. I might have to reread it. It looks like apparently she. Let's see, what's the synopsis here? Next thing waiting to happen, she's laughing stock of the girls' basketball team. And some girls are making her life miserable off the court, and everything's about to change. She met with someone that can grant her 3 wishes. For real. Too bad she wasn't careful what she wished for, because her wishes are coming true. And they're turning her life into a living nightmare. I mean, I guess it's just your generic, you know, monkey's paw kind of deal. Now this one was interesting. This one, I thought it was like the Dan Schneider, but with hands. Because he's like, the guy's like, yeah, no one can be, part of my piano lessons unless they're good. Yeah, something creepy about the piano teacher. Dr. Shrek. He just like staring his hands a lot. So he's like, I'll make sure I don't want to cut your little hands off. It's delicious. Wait, this song was originally be called Guitar Lessons Can Be a Murder. Inspired by my son's guitar lessons. However, I was apparently told by several people that guitars are not spooky enough for Goosebumps. They're too rad, they're too cool. So I chose a piano instead. I eventually got his ghastly guitar story in the book, for more and more tales to give you this. I think I had one of those. They were just like small stories, like very, very short stories, like a little compilation. But they were really hard to get like hold of. They were so rare. You could only get them with the freaking like book orders, and that's if they were not sold out. Because I don't know if you guys ever have that, where you would do a book order and they'd like come back to you like, yeah, no, we can't get that anymore for you. It's gone. The writing was terrifying with the mask episode and the mannequin head. Yeah, it really was. Like, it was one of the better adaptations for the show. This one I don't think I ever read. Even though I said I read them all. I think this is the one that was missing. And I couldn't find it. Because I couldn't find them in bookstores. Like, there was like no Goosebumps like in any bookstores in Cali. It was really weird. I can only find them at book fairs or book orders, and none of these slap. This one just looks like a fur's taking a meat freaking dump in the woods. And this is what happens when you become a fur. This one just looks like a wolf in the woods. They all kind of just look like... This one looks a little bit better. What they ended up going with, so that way it insinuates, yeah, he turned into that. I didn't read all of them. Okay, either I don't remember or I didn't read it. It's one or the other. Actually, I think I might have... If this is the one where he starts feeling like really like he's on fire. Yeah, the other one. Don't worry, we'll play up close. Let me see the synopsis. And let's see. He thinks his new dog's responsible. Looks like a wolf. Blah blah blah. No, I don't think I read it then. I thought it might be a different one. I thought it. I'll come back to this. Apparently, okay, I had a massive fucking collection, okay? I had a like 70 something plus books. I had all the original Goosebumps, some of them that like the choose your own adventure types and stuff. So I had like, I would say 90% of the collection like completed. I forgot for the longest time what happened to my books, and then I remembered. I fucking hate what I did. I'll talk about it a little bit later, but yeah. I think that's what it was. I was doing book orders, right? That's how I got my books. And this time, there was one Goosebumps book that I ordered, but it never came in. And my teacher's like, well, we're just gonna have to refund you or something because it doesn't look like it's coming in. Ever seen Nicolas Cage's Vampire's Kiss? It's the same thing, just werewolves. What? No way. It's like it's just a Nick Cage movie with fucking werewolves. Oh, or with I'm guessing vampires. Yeah, you're right. With just vampires. This one I didn't think if I liked it or not, because it was very cheesy, even for me as a kid. The mud monsters. I was like, what? Who's just afraid of mud monsters? Just spray them with water, yo. This one looks horrifying. This one looks better. I don't know about this one so much. I guess this was just there he is, Tim Chacot, with his fucking 90s hair. He looks like a chill dude to hang out with. It was lame. I think the ending was better. Yeah, exactly. The ending, this ending was a lot better than the show's ending, because the show's ending was really weird. They just become good guys or something like that, right? They're like, they're just like protectors of the swamp in the show. This one I had in my collection, but I was like, I'll save it for like a road trip or something, and I never read it. And I never fucking read it. It was just sitting in my collection. And after so much trouble getting it too, because this one was hard to get. Like once the book orders kind of went in order, you know, of his releases. So it would be like, you know, like issues 30, because you could, there's like 3 books per book order. So you could like, you know, 30 through 33 or something. And then if I miss one order of book orders, you know, like let's say the teacher just didn't mention it or forgot to pick it up because, you know, different teachers every year. And some of them are like, oh, whoopsies, we had book orders now. I was like, fuck, I missed out. You know? And I had to like look for people that are like reading them in the playground and just like, hey, yo bro, how much you want for that book? How much you want for that book, please? Mostly because of Cage. Yeah, I mean that freaking movie where he's like was it Five Nights at Freddy's was pretty good. This Horrorland cover is pretty cool. I like this one better. This one does not slap. It just looks like your average ride. And this one just looks too much like Shrek, the original. I like the original first mock-up they had. Because this was like a horrible, like, you know, like kind of some Tim Burton shit's about to go down. I'm not gonna read too much of the synopsis just because it might have a spoiler. Because I might actually want to read this one now that I have it. Yeah, I went back and got some of my fucking old Goosebumps books. Because what happened was I couldn't get one of the Goosebumps books, and I kind of just gave up. And that's the one that the teacher's like, yo, I'm gonna have to refund you. And I was like, oh my god, come on, really? And I hunted everywhere for it. And it was like something Tiki Island or whatever. I mean, maybe it's in here. Maybe it's in here. But I gave up. And I was just, you know what? I only reread these so often. I guess I might as well, you know, sell these things. Like, so I heard this book fair, or this, not book fair, this book buyer, right? At the fucking flea market, buys books for like $3-4 a pop. Which I'm like, you know what? After building a collection, I think I could retire it. I'm running out of space because we filled up the trunk with all my books. That's how many fucking books I had of Goosebumps. And the guy's like, I'll give you $70 for them. I was like, shit, dude. I don't think that's like less than $1 each, you know? So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, my parents were like, you sure? I was like, yeah, no. I mean, I already read them. There's no going back now. Too late. All those books could have gone for like $300, like the set. Like how much I fucking oof. Fans agree. This is the favorite one. I know this is a fan favorite because I think they mentioned it in the Goosebumps movie. I could be wrong, because I was asleep a lot during that movie. Return to Horrorland. You sure it's that one? You sure it's not Escape from the Carnival of Horrors? Is you're thinking? Because that's the first book of the Choose Your Own Adventure stories. How I turn into a fucking bee. It just, first sketch, bee, okay. Bee with the little mandibles. Second one, even more of a bee. And then the other one's just Pog, I'm a bee. Oh, this one's fucking terrifying. If you went with this one, Horrorland's fun. Read to me before bed. What, dude, the thing is, like I said, I don't like reading out loud. Not because it's like, you know, like a phobia of like, oh no, I gotta read in front of the class. It's just because like my mind can just speed read the entire thing and I just have to put brakes on it. And I hate it. Because I'm like, by the time I'm finished reading this part, my brain's already here. It's already fucking done. Because it's kind of skim reads. What if I read too? Okay, fine. Go ahead. Yeah, by all means. But if you get scared, that's on you. These books are kind of scary. This one I didn't like. Well, I'm afraid of bees. I didn't like it. I think it was just because of the concept of just like, oh, turn to a bee. Oh well. Become Barry B. Benson. There's the 2000 series. See, I kind of stopped reading after the Choose Your Adventure series because there was a gap. There was the original series that was like 1 through 7. No, yeah, 70. Well, 64 or something like that. And then the 2000 series was after the Choose Your Own Adventure. And I couldn't. They just stopped showing them in book order. So you're like, you know what? I give up. I gave up. They're not in book orders anymore. You know? And I was really persistent. I would annoy the shit out of my teachers. It'd be like a week or two after like the order went in, and I was like, "Yo, teach." First thing I come in for, like, you know, from class, like, "Yo, teach, where my fucking books at? Where my books at?" And like, if they're not in yet, we'll let you know when they're in. And it was like fucking like Christmas Day, dude. Not like the literal Christmas Day, but it was like Christmas Day when I come in, because she would like already put the books out on your table, on your desk. Like all the teachers did this. They would just leave them on your desk and like, "Okay, your shit's in." It's like shrink wrapped. I was like, "Fuck yeah." That's another Thanksgiving. I'm not a ham anymore. This one, damn, that boy big. He's a big chunker. He's a big heckin' chunker. This one would have been good too. It's just a zoomed up version of what they ended up going with, but I like that one. The fucking rat. It's just like a New York rat that they decided to make a pet, and then just up at night just escapes. It's just angry rat. Yeah, I think it looks better when it's looking at the viewer. One of the first sequels. And the Monster Blood. And the Monster Blood had different things throughout the series, if I remember correctly. What's up, Mino? I'm gonna take a shot. Thanks, bro. Thanks, my Lou. If you speed spiky after midnight. Wait, we need speed. Already. Yo, Deep Trouble. This one was good. It only affirms my, I don't say fears, but it's like, that's why I'm uneasy when I go into deep waters. Because I'm like, this shit is possible. 100% possible. I think this would have been scarier. I think he would have, these two would have been too scary. That's why he went away from it. This is the final book of the original series. Use the basic font of Goosebumps in the spine, which you change to the slimy logo in the next book. Yeah, that is confirmed. I have the books, and it just kind of goes from like, I think it's like what, issue 17, 19, yeah, and then it just goes from a normal Goosebumps font to just like very goopy. Sharks don't get that big. Yes, they do. I hated a cousin character in Monster Blood 3. We're not even there yet. We're not even there. You're spoiling everybody. Just playing. They get that big, dude. They're like easily like as long as 2 people, and that's like that's just a kid. So you'd be like up to here is a full person. That's another person. It was a good book. I can't go too much on the deets because it's spoilers for peeps that haven't read it. Please don't come in fear what lies waiting beneath the deep water. The realistic looks of weightless limbs dangling in the water. Jacobus had his friend, Donnie, sit on a stool in the backyard. He used the cuts of light of green into the blue to show the sun shining. Jacobus used the pictures from the encyclopedia. I wish he showed the pictures he used. That would have been cool. Became the first of the 3 Goosebumps books to win a Nicole's Kids' Choice Award. So it looks like he's fucking pissed. Still pretty big, yeah. That's still pretty fucking big. I don't know. You're like, oh yeah, 20 feet's nothing, bro. 20 feet's nothing. Like, your average car is like fucking like, I was gonna say like fucking 12 feet, maybe? It's called perspective, yeah. It's called art, you know? It's called art. This one just looks sad. He looks like he just got fucking like destroyed by these crows. I remember this one being not as spooky. Just because maybe I can't relate with someone with a farm and he's like, oh, a scarecrow comes alive. It's like, it can. That would be pretty dope. I wouldn't see something so scary about that, you know? It's just doing his job, you know? Just scaring the crows. It's one of my scarier books. Imagine. It's a Field of Screams. A reference to the Field of Dreams. Oh, dude, that would have been a better fucking title than the Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. That's just a mouthful. Field of Screams would have been more enticing for me to like, oh, I'm gonna read this shit. I don't know why you didn't say anything about the gigantic hamster earlier. That was a hamster. I think that's what he was mentioning. I meant criticism. Oh. So I think, it seems like the scarecrow seems to be moving, twitching at their stakes, coming, alive. Scarecrow's already a creepy subject. It's like the peaks of an average scarecrow in a cornfield. Only 2 things suggest he's not an ordinary sack of straw and sticks. First, the alarming get ready. It's streaming from his bottom of his illustration. Suggests fire. Secondly, the eyes of this character looks startlingly realistic and alive. I wouldn't say that. Well, he definitely looks like he's just staring at you from afar. And you just happen to be down here. I just find shark fear amusing and not really morally based on real. No, it's not the shark thing, dude. I just meant anything. Fucking anything. The thing is, sharks will bite you. And even if it's not supposed to be like a, well, whoopsies, I thought you were food. It's because you're like flailing around in the water. People do be afraid of hamsters. They bite pretty hard. Go eat worms. This one was alright. It's just worms kind of just appear everywhere to get their revenge. It wasn't all that scary, but it was still a good read. Least favorite Goosebumps books. I am not happy with the story itself. This dude just said, fuck it, I'll make it, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. Something horrifying with this cover instead. Combination of two scary things. Math homework. Wow, so scary. And worms. Said make the pearl worms burst through the gills. See, they look edible to me. They look fucking delicious. Not really. They look like weird, I don't know, beads. They look like bedroom toys. Worms was kind of gruesome. Nah, was it? I just remember like some kid was been really fucked up and just like cutting up the worms. Like, look, it's cutting in half, it's squirming. You know, I remember that part. I'm not sure if that was only in the book or only in the series, like the TV series. Jaws did more damage to sharks than sharks could ever do to people. I get it, Amino. Why don't you just go freaking? Why don't you just like marry a shark at this point? Jeez. You're like, I would if I could. I don't know. The Ghost Beach cover slaps. These would have been poop otherwise. This one actually looks pretty cool. Looks too Narnia-ish for my taste, but the ghost, this dude, the story was good too. If Shark Girls existed 100%, I'd be on the table right now. I don't think you would want that, dude. I'm just saying. Things get frisky. You get like a couple of chomps in your fucking like neck and shit. You're done. I show my students the jerk cups with their listed gummy worms and they were grossed out. Oh, dude, I want to have those again. The freaking, was it like the dirty gummy worms or whatever, where people make like muffins or cupcakes, and they just put crumbs on top, and then they add the worms in there. Ooh, good shit. Dirty worms, there you go. If you make it for dessert, you could. This story for this one's really good. That's one of my faves. The dates on the grave on the cover are interesting because the person buried would have been born a year after the Great Storm nearly wiped out the people in the story. And let it be 9 years old. Coincidence? Another bit of trivia is that apparently this is the only current. Wait, was it? That this is the only current only Goosebumps book therein. Every human character in the story shares the same last name. Huh? There it be. Burke Baroni's. Series 2. There was I guess it's Series 2. Because I think, what is it? Let me see what's happening here. Next Wave. I remember these ones slapped more than the original, kind of. You're gonna make it for the Halloween party? That sounds dope. That'd be like a pretty cool thing. They'd be gone, dude. I'm just telling you, keep an eye. Oh, I didn't realize freaking Ernest's in the front cover here staring at me in the green. What the fuck? But yeah, no, those things are gonna be gone. Make sure you have like a limit of like one per person or some shit, because those things are gonna be gone. Like, people are just gonna like gobble up their first one just so they can get to the next one. See, release of the Return of the Mummy, really fucking good. Doesn't have Brendan Fraser, but still pretty good. Monster Blood 3, 9/11 W2, good. The Haunted Mass Dose. 9/11 W, Dose 2, 3, yeah, I got 2, Take Cheese and Die again. There's a lot of sequels in this one. All the covers continuing series contain callbacks to the first books, either through the motif, color, or returning characters. That's what I liked about the sequels. They do kind of keep a nice little. You can just read the next one. You know, it's cool. It's not just complete. Unless I think it was the other Monster Bloods didn't do that. They just it was complete different stories, and the Monster Blood did different things every time. It's like Flubber. It's like fucking Flubber. See, classic characters coming. The Mummy, Phantom of the Opera. That one sucked. Maybe because I thought it was based off the book or the play. And I was just like, kind of like, I guess I'll read it, kind of deal, you know, it's whatever. The Wolf Boy? I don't know. Executioner, even Batman. Wait, what? Wait, what? Batman? I guess because of this one, Attack of the Mutants. Attack of the Mutants, this one. But I don't see how. Where's Wolf Boy? Oh, this one, I guess. Yeah. Wasn't there a freaking a movie of a teen werewolf or something like that? With what's his face from Back in the Future? Oh, not as. This one, I believe, was like fucking. Like Night at the Museum, where like the mummy comes to life at the museum. And this one was pretty cool. Teen Wolf, yeah. This one was good. I like this one more than the fucking original. Maybe because I was biased because of the colors and whatnot. But yeah, it was a really good story. It wasn't as like cliche as the first one, because the first one was like, you know, generic mummy story. Oh no, we shouldn't be here. It's the mummy. It's a cuss. Oh no. But this one's like, he's already in fucking downtown New York. You know, it's like he's coming to life in the city. In the city. Despite the mummy book from the first book is not actually a return to the sequel. This is also the first sequel to feature a different title rather than just a numeral. Yeah, I like it. I liked it. I recommend it. There's like a torrent out there that has every single Goosebumps book. Well, I would say, yeah, I think it has every single Goosebumps book. Pure fact, the end credits, some dude flashes dick. No, there's no way. No fucking way. I'm pretty sure it's edited out now for Teen Wolf. So here's my real werewolf, baby. Auga. Why is it going backwards? That's not how you turn pages. You turn pages this way, but it's going backwards somehow. What the fuck? There we go. Come on. No. Oh. There we go. Yeah, this is the one. Look at the creepy. Yeah. No wonder. This one, it couldn't be saved. It couldn't be saved. I didn't like this one. It was just the Phantom of the Opera. Phantom of the Auditorium. It's just the same thing. Phantom really living under the stage? Oh no, just a dude! It's just a dude! Dude, the mummy exhibit in my hometown museum legit scared me. I was so scared walking through the halls. It's completely empty. Dude, I would have loved it if the lights just went off right then and there. You would have been spooked for life. You would have hated mummies for the rest of your life. Appropriately enough, this book spawned the musical play entitled Goosebumps, the musical, Phantom of the... Aw, Theater Kids, not again! No, not Theater Kids! That was the real horror right there. It was written by John McClay. And the music was done by Danny Abosh. The musical debuted in the fall of 2006 with Wisconsin and Oregon, of course. But it's just a dude. Like I didn't find this one fucking scary at all. Mexican mummy, oh, alright, gotta get your weight up. I'm wrapped tighter than a burrito, fool. Get over here. I don't take this off, man. This shit, I don't even like flour tortillas, man. Rather be wrapped in corn. Dude, this original fucking cover goes hard. Now that's Batman. That's just fucking Batman. Why don't dicks? Dogs always have their dicks out. Fucking my brother would always yell at my dog. He's like, "Put your fucking lipstick away! Put your fucking lipstick away!" Because he would always lay on his his tummy to show submission. But at the same time, he would kind of get a little hard from it, and I'm like, "What the fuck, dog? What the fuck?" It was an extra. Yeah, like again, those people that. Oh, dude, there was a kid at my school that apparently he had to connect his parents had connections with like the movie industry because it was Cali, it was California, but no one believed it, no one cared, right? And he's like, they're gonna make me an extra for what was it, Order of the Phoenix for Harry Potter, and we're like, that's cool, but you're still a nerd for reading Harry Potter and thinking you're part of the Harry Potter universe. Like, you could read, that's cool, that's whatever, but thinking that you're part of the fucking chuny Harry Potter universe, get out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here. It was actually really dark in there. It was spooky. At the museum? Just because I'm Mexican doesn't mean the mummy is racist. It could be. It could be. You don't know. This one, it's still cool. I like the color scheme. Maybe because I'm biased. These colors. I'm kind of biased for these colors. But this one would have slapped so fucking hard. That would have been pretty cool. Attacking the mutant. That makes them look menacing. But I don't know. They also could have played with the idea that he comes alive from a comic book. The television episode from this novel features cameo from the original television. Wait, what? Adam West as the Galloping Gazelle? What the fuck? Yeah, the first sketch is definitely more powerful. What the fuck though? Adam West, the Adam fucking West comes in the fucking. That's great. That's fucking great. Adam West was a fucking champ. He was the fucking goat. Best Batman. You said hometown. Yeah, dude, I don't care about the fucking like edgy verse fucking was it Nolan or whatever, Nolan verse or whatever they call it. Like the Dark Knight trilogy. I gave no shits about that. Fucking edgy Joker. Ah, she an Spider-Man. If I put a pencil in my ass, ooh, ha. And guess where it went now? You know, it's like shit like that. It's like I don't care about this Joker. Like Heath Ledger was cool as a dude, you know, like his other films, but it's just I hated that role they gave him. I didn't feel like it was him, you know, and it sucked. It sucked. Like the whole series to me was too edgy to be cool, and everyone just fucking doing it. I don't know. Hot take, I guess. This one was good. I do love this one. I don't think I even have it in my collection. I had it in my original collection, but in my new collection, I do not have it. And it's hard to come by. But doesn't look all fucked up because for some reason you can't find this book in a good condition. You remember the scene? I'm gonna have to watch it, dude. This one, and what other one was in my fucking list to watch? Maybe The Haunted Mask, because that one was really good. Why is he looks like a fucking Splatoon character? Or like it's turning to a furry. Because that's the plot for the third Splatoon game, you guys didn't know. It's like the mammals are coming back. Because there's only squids and other, you know, marine life. Mexico's the motherland. Did not grow up there. I think this is the one I thought. See, the Werewolf of Fever Swamp is the one I didn't read, but this is the one I thought it was. Where he's like, oh, my hands feel kind of hot. And he's like, poof. The photo shoot. I think it's the same fucking kid. Is this his son or something? I don't think they ever mentioned who this kid is. He's like baby trolls. Oh no, I'm turning into a furry. Oh no. This one looks like fucking what's his face? Fucking the guy who plays Drake from Drake and Josh, Drake Bell. Yeah, looks like Drake Bell turned into a furry. This is not as scary, but it's the one they went with because I guess every time they have the photo shoot, that just makes it official. Along with the signature, along with the crumpled red towel, hidden slime final cover. What? They're visible in the reprint. So this is cut off. Yeah, you're right. This is cut off. You can't see the red towel because it's covered in the slime. Sketch 1 is a furry. No doubt. No doubt. Is the paws, dude. Just like, they don't look like that of, you know, of a predator, like, can kill. It's just like, oh no, your paw. The little mitten paw. This is the one that took him fucking forever. I can see why. This one, the original pose he had him in, looked metal as fuck. That looks, I don't know, it's like the same concept, but I don't know, I like this one better. Like, he's there to fucking, looks like you have a guitar there too. And he's ready to fucking shred it. But I think the actual story wasn't as good. It was like low-key kind of dated. Even for its time. It was least favorites in the series and hardest he has ever had to print. He goes to deadline issues and did not have a normal amount of time. He uses to work on book covers. In a 30-hour marathon. Quickly as he could. He's like, hopefully nobody can tell it was rushed. I don't know, if they kept the red eyes, that would have been pretty metal. But he just looks like a hairy dude, you know, to me. See, the green clothes and axe executioner mask immediately suggest the figure is a villain, and add lines in the white for the axe to imitate the glint of metal. Yeah, that is good. I give him props for that, even though it's rushed. Because this, I like how he adds like that sheen. No wonder he was fucking stressed. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Arlstein was probably almost done. And that's the thing. You have to like, what's up, Ty? What's up? What's up? We're reading, or not really reading. We're kind of skimming, looking at the art of Goosebumps. It's an actual book That's really, really hard to get right now for some reason. You can still get the ebook, but it still costs a pretty penny. There's little, like, what you call it, sketches of the books that never... Oh, this one's cool. This one looks foreboding. Because how the story goes is basically it's a time-altering cuckoo clock, and the kid fucks with it. He's like, haha, cuckoo, you know, spin the clock backwards, and the cuckoo clock's like, alright, you little shit, alright, okay, we're going back in time. Congrats, you know, shitting yourself again, as a baby. It's what we do, Ty, it's what we do. We come here, give you the nostalgic vibes, baby. I'm practicing how to read how I'm proud. Agugu Agaga. It's his pen style. Pensile. Yeah. Cuckoo Clockadoo is one of my faves too. It's one of my faves because I don't know, maybe I'm a sucker for time elements done right. And this one, but he's like, he tries to like, I think he tries spinning it back, but the thing is he's too short to reach the fucking things now. And he's like almost on the brink of dying. But the thing is, it also doesn't just like reverse his age, it reverses time itself for sure. Because his parents are trying to teach him how to tie his shoes, like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just tie my shoes, they're done. He's like, you'll learn so quickly! And then, the funny thing is, he has like a shitting fucking sister. And then, because he fucked with time, and the things he does during that time, his sister doesn't end up being born. It's like, he's like, oh, guess no sister, good ending, let's go. Every time I hear this title, I think JonTron saying JonTron says it for what? Did he review the series or something? Remember this book stressed me out. Yeah, because dude, that kid was like literally on like what, like fucking H4, and he's like, dude, I'm speeding up. It's speeding up. Fuck me, goddammit. This is the second book of Goosebumps series to feature time travel, a central plot point. Does the Terror Tower have that? I didn't remember Terror Tower having a time thing. I just remember it could have been. I thought the Executioner was like from a different time, but I think that's about it. A Tweety Bud, a larger version. Wait, what? Okay, I have to read this then. Okay. Let's see, where's the start? Perhaps playing on the idea, the cuckoo featuring this illustration incredibly unsettling. It almost looks like a Tweety Bud, or a small version of Big Bird with a flat-looking blue eyes and slightly lifted wings that suggest a predatory fowl, just like a hawk. Jacoby uses this strange perspective to create movement. The bird appears to leap out of the clock in the background. The colors and lines of the wall leading up to a single tone of red helps heighten the feeling of movement with this illustration. I can sort of see it. It just looks very pissed off. I wasn't a big fan of the cover, big fan of the story, but if it kept this cover, that would have been great. That would have been fucking great. Just fucking, I know what you did, kid. You fucked up. Terror Tower was time travel. Yeah, I mean, they did mention that, but the fucking spaced out eyes in this one, they're just like fucking like looking two different directions. I see all of time. This one looks like he's smart. He looks like he's fucking ready to fuck you up. This one not so much. This one looks, you like, yeah, pissed off Tweety. The photo shoot returns. The third. It looks like he farted. Just like, oh, the ass rumbler. Him walking away. It's just the same scene from different angles. Which I'm surprised it doesn't ever show this. Oh, there it is. Okay, it shows that crushed. There we go. Because I could have sworn it was crushed. And there. Do you really need a photo shoot for that though? I know. The first treacle in the series continues the tradition of following titular monster blood as green slime. Wait. Once again, uses Jacoby's use of Converse shoes. What a fucking plug. The green leaves. I like how they kept it green for the longest time, and then they fuck with it. This one was another one of my favorites. One of my favorites. Holy shit, was good. The whole concept is basically that they clean out their sink at a new house they moved to, and they find this weird little potato-looking thing, right? And it just fucking, it curses them, basically. They're cursed with bad luck. Yeah, see? Well, let's see, are lucky they just moved to a new house with tons of rooms, 2 balconies, a room size of a football field, and then look, because something really evil is lurking in a new house, something is moving, watching, waiting. It's like a potato with teeth. I forget how they get rid of it. There it is. There's the potato with teeth. I don't know. I think they went with a good one. It doesn't really match what's actually the monster because it's kind of like not that big. It's like the size of a football. Of the gruel. That's what it's called. The gruel. But it's not that big. Other pinkish purple shadow. I like how you use just the color theory to work to pop, because all the orange draws your eyes to the middle where all the blue is. It was a sponge, yeah, but it was like a sponge-shaped potato thing, right? With teeth. And I think the way they get rid of it is like making it happy or something. And that's how they cure the curse. There he is. This was this one looks like he's about to fucking like jump off the tight ropes on a fucking wrestling ring. It looks like he wants me to put the hurt on him. Potato was later? Oh, I think, okay, then it's a different story? Or was it something else? Or does he fall in love with the potato? This one looks like he just took over the house. He just like just fucked your mom. He's like, what you gonna do now? My ultimate prank. But it's still a good cover. I like it. The use of colors. Maybe because I'm biased once again. Actually, in the description, ooh, nice. I did like this one. I didn't care so much about the third one. Different monster? What? Am I thinking of a different book entirely? What the fuck? Wolf. Wolf. Oh, that's wolf. This one. See, now, this is where there's red blood. He had to go back. He had to go back and just make it snarl normally because he can't have blood. I stated in this novel was one of my least favorite in the series. Why does he hate this one again? Wasn't it just like a weird dog that just kind of shows up? It's like a ghost of a dog, like just fucks things up and just disappears. First print of the book came with a fold-up poster with information about the 1995 summer release schedule for the next few books in the series. And the other ones came with the Goosebumps. I think I got the tattoo version. I'm pretty sure I got the tattoo version. But I did not ever take them out. The bone chilling bark at night. Woo! Or the two evil-looking dogs who disappear into thin air. It wasn't that much of a scary one. See, does it mention the blood? Let's see, I'm looking here. No, I don't think it does. No. Barking Ghost is the last of the Goosebumps book to get the original cover in the UK line. Weird. Yeah, but it doesn't mention that he used blood temporarily for the mock-up and then just took it out. I didn't like this one. God damn it, he did it again! The fucking mad lad did it again! What the fuck? I don't think I care for this one. I remember reading it, enjoying it, but in the long run of things, I just like... It didn't feel like a Goosebumps book. It was just a good read. It just seemed like a creepy counselor story with like repressed memories. King Jelly Jam. I thought it was gonna lead up to like maybe like a tie-in or a reference to Monster Blood, and it never did. King Jelly Jam is one of my favorite monsters. I do enjoy the king that died of his own foul odor. He's gonna be Smelly Summer. This was straight up goofy. Yeah, dude, it looks like Ernest. You guys ever heard the fucking Ernest movies? I don't know, he was apparently like some dude that had like a stand-up show or something, and he got really famous for that. And then he started just making his own, like, Ernest goes to camp, Ernest goes to blank. And I just saw those movies just like scattered all over the fucking video stores, like when you go like Blockbuster or something. I was like, what's the appeal for these movies? Jim Varney? Yeah. Ernest was the best. I don't know, dude. I saw this. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie. Is this a white kid thing? I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess I never watched them, to be fair. I didn't think they were bad. I'm just like, what's the appeal of this guy? Yeah, he voiced Slinky in Toy Story. That's what it was. I did like Slinky. Slinky did have a cool, smooth voice. I do appreciate the guy's voice. I saw him acting. I thought he was like Fred. You know, like Fred from the fucking like internet sensation Fred. The one he's like, "Hi, I'm Fred," with a really squeaky fucking voice, and his dad's John Cena in the movie or something like that. Yeah, that's what I thought he was like back then. Before even Fred came out, I thought that was just the same kind of character. Wait, you just gotta listen, dude. You just gotta listen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not important. It's not important. Do not mention Fred again. I thought they were like, I thought it was just like his fucking son. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Fred, I was like, oh, is that Ernest's son or something? Is that like his kid? Like, is he like kind of like, you know, carrying the torch there? I don't know. These dudes look like they're about to fuck you up. They look like the dudes at the gas station that just walk past you to see what if you like, you know, pay with cash or not, so they can ask you later. Like, what's up, fool? You pay with cash? I saw that, bro. You broke a 20. What's up? I was like, shit. Here we go. Here we fucking go. I didn't like this one. It was really dumb. I know I mentioned that for like a good chunk of the ones I mentioned, but it's because they haven't shown all the good ones yet. This one was, it's like they're evil little gnomes. Like, they just go up there and break their asses. Like in broad daylight, get in trouble. Doesn't matter. Hate that they're popular again. They're not really popular. Well, they had like Romeo and Juliet. That's it. What else do they have? I remember there was a fucking like thing going around YouTube. They're like, yo, gnomes are real. Gnomes are real. The gnome piece is real. And showing like found footage of fucking gnomes running around and shit, chasing kids. Just kick them, dude. Jim Varney started Ernest in the commercial. Oh, that's what it was. A furniture commercial. Yeah, furniture store. The character was so loved that he wanted to make more commercials and eventually got his own TV show and in movies and shiznit. Yeah, I guess we can watch one. Not right, maybe not right now. Like unless there's a Ernest has a Halloween special. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. I didn't read the top. I didn't read the top thing. Let's see. When Jacobus turned in the art for Provincial Lawn Gnomes and the left was picking his nose, Scholastic decided it was just a bit too much, and Jacobus had to redraw the gnome, scratching his head instead. Wait, what? Really? Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. Yeah, he was picking. You could barely tell he was picking his nose. Oh, okay. Now on the line art, you can see it a little better. But they're gnomes. Like, what do you? They have no other sense, like, you know, other nutrients besides their own boogers. I am sorry. I am the #1 Ernest stan. I mean, okay, what is the magnum opus of Ernest movies? I need to know. He had a Mellow Yellow commercial? Ernest Scared Stupid? What the fuck? If you can find it, dude, we can watch it. But primarily, we're gonna like watch some like specials, like 30-minute specials. That way we can see as many as we can, you know. This one I want to read just because, dude, Metallic Praying Mantis. I want to read it so fucking bad because I saw like the you know, the book order, and I was like, dude, I can't wait to read this. This is gonna be so cool. I don't think the thing ever shows up. I don't think the fucking Mantis shows up. I think I DF a Shocker Street when I visited Universal Studios. The robotic attractions came alive. It's Five Nights at Freddy's! That's what this fucking is. It's Five Nights at Freddy's, but big. Looks like, let's see, wait. Enormous praying mantis on the cover. Just that closer inspection reveals that metallic gleam is reflecting the surface of the robot. Huh? And it shows horizon. Okay, I get it. What is Strucker Street itself is interesting. The houses in the background suggest a wealthy neighborhood, adding a hint of humor to the illustration. I mean, I guess you're right. They are pretty big houses. This one looked like a better angle, though. But they made him green on one of them. Holy shit. I mean, he went with a lot of sketches on this one. This one just looks like an old man. And you like a bag of dirt. Welcome to the neighborhood. Yeah, he just looks like a fucking old man. The whole way. I think they changed the color. Even though it looks kind of like a generic witch now. With the spiders in the hair and shit. Ernest Tree Troll movie that looked actually scary. Oh yeah. There was apparently a very fucking horrifying one. Is that the same one? That actually might be the same one, dude. That might be the same, like, the troll that fucking turns kids into, like, wooden figures. And just like, I don't know what else he does with them. He's just like, oh, cool collectible. It's still, I mean, it is still an old man. It looks more witch-like now. I ain't gonna lie, I just had a weird sense of deja vu. Like, I just fucking did this stream before. I never did this stream before, and I feel like this is just me revisiting the same stream. Jacobus next Halloween theme cover illustration. Features white sacks for Halloween. No, I was gonna say slacks. I don't know why I say slacks. which might look strange to the modern readers at the time. Yeah, because they used to have buckets. Back then, they was just like the pillowcase. I mean, now some people do pillowcases because they didn't get one. But people used to splurge on their pail buckets or whatever. But ever since COVID, they don't do that anymore. Speaking of though, I was gonna hold back from saying this, just because I didn't want competition. But since you guys are not probably within the spiky verse area, but they're bringing those fucking McDonald's pills back, the ones that were in the commercials, before the stream started. They're bringing those back in like 3 days. I think I like this one. I think this was cool. I just don't remember much from it. What's the fucking title say? Let's see. Hill House, the biggest storage attraction in town, because it's haunted. Haunted by the ghost of a 13-year-old boy. It's like Casper, that's what it was. Dark, creepy, totally scary. No, I might be confusing for something else then. But the covers. I don't know, he doesn't look like... Kind of looks in between more of a, like, older teen. But the shoulder shoot's a kid. But the final illustration just looks like just a dude. Oh yeah, well yeah, that part of Skull exposed for the Haunted Mask too. No strange perspective. His case realism about the actual enhances the scariness. Yeah, he's not as scary. Oh, I told you guys before that I fucking saw a ghost when I was a kid. The same house my mom read me the Welcome to the Dead house. So that's why they didn't believe me, because they're like, oh, it's probably scared from the book. I was like, the book didn't have fucking ghosts in it. It didn't have ghosts in it. You guys didn't finish the book. It didn't have ghosts. So I saw a real freaking ghost, and like parents just shrugged it off because they thought I was from fucking Goosebumps. But yeah, it was a headless ghost just because of this. This cover wasn't out yet. It's like 37 books in. This wasn't even out yet when I saw the ghost. Wait, like there's no way I could have just... I saw Headless Ghost. It's real. It was real. I wasn't dreaming. I slapped my brother. He didn't wake up. It was weird. It's one of those weird things. Like oh, this looks cool. This goes hard. This monkey about to clap cheeks. It's not your house that's haunted. It's your hamster. They even have a hamster back then. It was, dude. Did I tell you guys that fucking ever since I saw the ghost, we had cats. We had a bunch of little kitty cats, little kittens. We had like 9-ish cats, but they're all they're all kittens. We were like planning on like giving them to friends and selling them, right? That was the plan. That was the plan. But ever since I saw the ghost, the cats were just running away from me. They were hide underneath and they used to just cuddle up on next to me. But ever since then, they did not cuddle up next to me. They hid underneath the couch, never really came out, and then slowly, one by one, they started disappearing before we could even sell them. Harambe's ghost. This one, he looks like he's just scared, dude. He's just a scared little dude. It's just Encino Man. This is just Brendan Fraser from Encino Man. Pasadena Street. See, I thought because there's a place in California called Pasadena, I thought this was taking place in Cali. Like, I thought it was 100% like, this is just like me, for real, for real. More than a decade later, originally published. This story was adapted into the Goosebumps graphic story by Scott Morse. Who the fuck's Scott Morse? What's the fucking graphic story? Fucking... Ah, damn it! The tilted mailbags and ripped off light posts indicate a rampage in otherwise normal Pasadena Street. I think it might be... It has to be California. The palm trees. The palm trees are a dead giveaway. Cali loves their palm trees. They'll have them in places for no fucking reason. And you know, if there's a palm trees are crossed like this, that means an In-N-Out Burger's nearby. That means an In-N-Out Burger's nearby. Because they purposely cross their palm trees like that. It's like X marks the spot, except for like burgers. This one was pretty cool. I love this one. Just because I had like a big heart on for like fucking things that were like in the jungle. You know, big like hidden ruins kind of deals. You didn't like Shrinking? What? I liked it. I liked it. It wasn't just like, oh, ruins, you know, boom, you find. It's like, no, this comes with its own lore. I think they changed the plot, though, for the TV episode compared to the book. Yeah, it grows weird. I forgot there was another. I can't remember which Goosebumps book it was, but there's one where the kid like swirls his finger in his fish tank, and because it's like a special fish tank or some shit, he turns into a fish himself. It might be one of those short stories. It might be one of the short stories. I'll probably never find it unless I buy all the short story compilations. See, what does it say? Several common Jacobus touchstones are depicted, including a tile floor. Yeah. I wonder if that's on brand. Board perspective. Yes. And of course, a pair of Converses. There they are. I do appreciate his checker floors. Well, my grandparents in Mexico, they also had checker floors, and it fucking blew my mind. I'm like, yo, this is like Goosebumps. This is like fucking Goosebumps. I am in a Goosebumps book right now. Right the fuck now. I was so fucking hyped. Nothing happened, though. The spookiest thing is that, like, my parents, like, got their butts blown out by the water drinking. Because, like, it's not the same anymore, and these, you know, wrap it up. I was just fine. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they were complaining about. I thought they were just made up shit. I'm pretty sure it was either the water or something they ate. That was the real Goosebumps. The ones they were feeling as they were shaking and they're like, oh no, I gotta go again. You ever have that? It's just such a bad case of the runs where you're just like, I just got up. What's going on? What the fuck? I just literally stood up and just walked 3 feet. Down go the britches once more. So they got away with the Sheldon look. They don't have the Sheldon look anymore. Him spilling the milk? Not cool. This one's kind of like how they went with. This one's just dumb. You caught me about to eat all the cookies. I wonder why he's full of milk. Jeez, it's a mystery. I wonder if the dummy did it. This one looks... Okay, this one would have been better. It's like you walked into the wrong neighborhood. Remember number 3 dummy episode? Anakin played the cousin. No way! The fucking... Dude, that kid was ruined by Star Wars. Like kid Anakin, right? Or like, the actor that eventually plays Anakin that the girls were freaking just, like, heart-throbbing over. Because the one that played Kid Anakin, his life was fucking ruined by Star Wars. As things happen when you are too devoted to Star Wars, your life just gets ruined. Ah, damn it. Oh, here we go. But yeah, no, that kid could not go any day without knowing he was the Star Wars kid. Not the one that does lightsabers on YouTube, the original fucking me, but... Yeah, no, poor kid, dude. He went through a spiral. He's better now, I think, but shit. Carrying out the... Wait, this one... Oh yeah, that's right, this one had trading cards. And bookmark... It had a single bookmark. It didn't say... It says bookmarks, but there was one. There was a single one. Which would become a staple feature in books in the original series. Bit of trivia, the novel marks the shortest time between sequels in the original series. Huh. They just pretty much just dished one right out. There was like, where's Rocco? I think no, that's not Rocco. I guess it might be this one right here. It turns into good guy. There's the good guy and just kills Slappy. I didn't like this one. This one was dumb. First one had the hand is quicker than the all. Okay, good thing you went with Bad Hair Day instead, dude. That was a bad title. The coked out rabbit looks like something out of Psychonauts. The wabbit. I like how coked out he looks in the last one. Look at that. He looks like a friend. The kid, not a doll, Anakin. Okay. Yeah, no, like I said, that dude went through a rough spiral growing up. Magic gift is conveyed through magical several items in the illustration, including rabbit, hat cards, mystic white steam coming out of the rabbit. I don't think that's how that works. And one is broken hat. Oh, I didn't even realize that. The white steam doesn't make him mysterious. It just makes him look stinky. It just makes him look stinky. You didn't have to mention that. Now I won't be able to unsee that on the cover. Use the same technique that he did for the barking ghost on this one. And Phantom Auditorium. That one sucked. Because they're not going in order. Are they? Have these really been 40 pages? Oh, they really are going in order. Holy shit. This one was one of my faves. This one's fucking awesome. This one's great. What's stinky? The rabbit. Look at him. Wait, go back. Go back. There we go. The stinky rabbit. The bunny. He looks like he's like heckling you. Because he just ripped a fat one and he's just gonna blame it on the next person. And that person is you. And he knows people are coming. That's the magic. Dude, he looks like he just took a dump in the hat. What are you talking about? But this one was cool. I like this one. The story is basically like there's an Easter egg hunt. Kid finds an egg that's like, whoa, this one's weird. It's warm. Oh, weird. He decides to soft, ugly blue and purple veins and starts to hatch. He becomes a friend. This little dude's a friend. It's basically like E.T. except cooler. E.T. looks like shit. Looks like foreskin. This one looks like dump. No! It's one of my favorite ones, how dare you! I literally sought this book out. This is the book I was talking about, by the way. Where I went to the library, looked it up, I was like, oh, well, you guys have this one. I didn't get this one. Look at it, I'm like, yo, I like this one a lot. Yo, librarian, how much money you want for this one? This book is also one of my favorite books to write. See, even it was his favorite. Look at that. Making a hit with both him and Tim Jacobus himself. It's just the all-time. This is the all-star. This one's good. This one's really fucking good. I wonder if they ever made it into the TV series. Yeah, something ordinary with an element of surprise. Yeah, that's the Tim Jacobus special. See, hands about the use of orange, red, and it doesn't have the vein. Oh, it does have the veins, but I guess they're not strong. So I would like them to be, or envision them to be. Because they're not as blue as you would think. Boop. And there's the checkered floor. There's the checkered floor and the word distortion. There's no Converses, though. No Converses there either. This one. This one I didn't read. There's a goofy dude. He looks like a fucking Digimon over here. It wasn't an episode? That sucks. That would have been good. I guess it would have been too much money because of what happens in the book. But this one looks like a very weird Dr. Seuss looking ass area with like the umbrella trees. I never fully finished it. It's one of those books that I also had like a hard time finding and tracking down. But like it's kind of like it went into my backlog. I had it. I just didn't get a chance to read it. You know, I always forget about it. It looks like Choco? No, what the fuck? Look at that. Yeah, I have to post my dog. I wouldn't say, I wouldn't even call him my dog. It's Hime's dog. It looks horrible. It looks fucking horrid. This little dude looks cute comparison. It looks like a buffed out koala with very, very detailed nipples. But still. The second sketch does? This one? Yeah, I can see that. There's the other one. The bone turkey would have been great. Did they have that in the other? They do, but they don't have. I want him to carve into it. He looks like fucking Bart. Is that a fucking Grateful Dead? No, it's not a Grateful Dead. Or a Flash t-shirt. It isn't. And the bone doggo. The fuck is he offering them if he has no chili pepper from here? No, wait. This is the better one. The killer turkey dog. Holy shit, that's good. I mean, they're already dead. What they gotta worry about? Yeah, I guess it's the best of. Like, have all these combined, I guess. But that's definitely. These are all good ones. All bangers, as they say. Oh, there's a series 3. There's something. Yeah, I can definitely tell there was like a vibe change between things killing. Oh my god! Stop it! Stop it! I would choke you if I could. Beware the showman. Sean Connery showman. And see, almost 15% of Scholastic's annual revenue was from fucking Goosebumps alone. Holy shit. Wait. The final wave. This is the final wave, guys. The final wave of the original series. Dude, see. He hits the mark every time. Yeah, of course. Jacobus. Okay. This wave also contains the 4 rarest Goosebumps books. Legend of the Lost Legend. Yeah, that's true. I never got my hand on that one. What do you mean, no? What are you doing? What do you mean he's gonna do what to do? They'll make me bring things killing over. Oh my god. Stop it. I'm gonna fucking take a shot because of that. I'm not sure if it's gonna mention in this book, but there was like a sweepstakes where R.L. Stine will come to your school and write a book. he would write a book, and he actually did that. And what he did was just sample ideas from the kids. So like, okay, next idea, boom, next idea, boom. And apparently it was like lost media for a while. It was lost media that the book they wrote for the kids. That was like a short story. I wouldn't call it a book, but the kids basically were like, yeah, the best one that they came up with was a dead dog still fetch, and they just came up with it on this one. It apparently was like pretty decent for what it, just kind of think tanking it. Oh, Rubber and Birdemic. So bad it's good. Is that really a movie? Is that really a fucking movie? What? No, I thought you guys were just fucking around. What the fuck? I thought you guys were just making puns. I see. I live in your basement. I remember that one. And Monster Blood 4. I think the one I never even read was Legend of the Lost Legend. Whatever skin I did. Only existed as first editions and... Oh, okay. Legend of the Lost Legend was included in the 25th anniversary retro set. So I can still get it. These are the ones I was talking about. Here we go. Look, special editions, the Tales to Give Goosebumps. I didn't have any of these actually, but I only had the second and third one. I never got the first one. Or this Fright Light, or this Monster Edition. I don't know what the fuck the Monster Edition is. What the fuck is... Oh, this is a Pro Scout person. Okay. I watched Rubber. It's the tire movie. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. There was another one that was just like the cars come to life and just start killing people. And there's the Joker truck. There's a truck that looks like the fucking Joker. Like, it just straight up looks like one for one as Joker on the front of the grill. It's fucking dumb. I think it was a M. Night Shyamalan film, maybe? It seems like an M. Night Shyamalan film. Like, thing that is normally not alive, or the thing that is alive, just turns on humans. You know, like fucking the trees in The Happening. Which was, to me, the dumbest twist. Maximum Overdrive? Was it really that? Alright, I'll take your word on it. You're pretty good on movies and shit, so yeah, I'll take on that. Maximum Overdrive, Stephen King, Green Goblin. It was like, oh, it's Green Goblin. It's, close enough. Green Goblin, Joker, same thing. Gotta be the same thing. What is the Green Goblin if not the Joker for Spider-Man? You know? Stephen King, it was not... I mean, close enough. If anything, M. Night Shyamalan is like the successor of Stephen King. I do like this one better. This one was too campy. Not to be punny or anything, but it was too campy. Because the inclusion of the normal girl does kind of sell it. Because that didn't... Her like, what the fuck? Compared to just everyone just like that. It's just whatever, you know. It's normal. It's normal. Wait, they mention it here too. On this subject, especially acute readers might notice an interesting detail about the Converse sneakers in this illustration. One pair of the ghosts are pink, and the living girl is suggesting that one of the ghosts is also a girl. Ah, there we go. Ah, damn it. This one was too similar to the other ones, though. The other ghost stories and camps they had, because this one was just like Camp Jelly Jam, but with ghosts. That's what it was, because it's like, you know, number 45. He's already like slowly running out of ideas, and there's actually like a rumor going around in the wiki page or whatever saying that some of these books he didn't really write himself, like fully. Like he had ghostwriters, you know, no pun intended, but he had ghostwriters apparently. They write like a wood portion of the book, and you're like, all right, I'll write the rest or something like that. But it's only a rumor. This one was one of my faves too. How to Kill a Monster. This one was cool. I don't know, I kind of like the cover they went with, kind of. I don't know, the inclusion of the kids from that, like, hold back the monster is pretty cool. Like, fucking the green solely for Monsters Inc. trying to get out. Let's see. I think besides the color choices he made, the wall on the left is curved, as the door, creating the sense of portal opening into the other room, which is a trademark of Jacobus' tile floor. Oh, I guess it is. I guess it's there. I guess you can barely tell it's tiled. Definitely also like the colors. This is the rare one. What's the synopsis about for this one? the dad's a famous writer and story collector, and apparently his sister ends up in Brosvania. Dad's searching for an ancient manuscript called the Lost Legend. So he and his sister go to help. Instead of finding the Lost Legend, they get lost. Wow! In the woods of Brovania are filled with the strangest creatures, like hundreds of squealing mice. It's the Rat King, dude. Silver-colored dogs, such as the wolf, and terrifying Vikings from long ago. I don't know, I don't think I would have liked it, to be honest. You got like fucking Humpty Dumpty girl version. You remember this one? Apparently it was rare. Apparently it was rare. Ivana the Viking sits imposing over the ancient silver treasure chests, demanding the reader's attention with green eyes and angry stare. While there's snow on the twisted tree, patches of bright green grass suggest the lush forest area. Sky glows pink near the horizon, fades into purple. Ongoing sunset. Yeah, I don't know if I would like it or not, just because of the synopsis wasn't very enticing, you know. We had it in your school. Oh, you had the cool school then, the rare ones. 20 years is the one that books did not receive a reprint. Yep, there it is. They mentioned the retro set again, which is still on Amazon. It's still on Amazon. All 3 retro sets. I think I saw this one recently too. Attack of the Jalanders, the TV show version. Wait, they had the photo shoots, but I don't think they're even in the cover. Are they? These 2 poses? This one might be that one. Maybe. I don't think they used the girls pose then. No, they did. It's the one on the far left. As there are shoes on the cover, it's only fitting that several of them were in Converse sneakers. The 40th Goosebumps book in the mailbox is in the 48. Oh, I see that. I see that. 48. Number 48. Mm-hmm. Although I do like this cover better. This is more foreboding. Or no, actually, no, this one. This one looks cool because they're like coming from like out of the woods and shit. The whole story is just like they're aliens that like to trick or treat. I don't know. It apparently was released for Halloween. Yeah, yeah. I do like these sketches though. These are definitely, these all could have been bangers. But this was another good one. I don't know, as the series was kind of like, it had like a gap of books that were just kind of meh. And then oh damn it, is that him again? The years have not been nice to this guy. You can tell he lost the fro mullet thing going on he had. The Vampire's Wristband's pretty cool. I liked it. I really liked it. It was a good story. I actually reread it like once or twice. Let's see, they're not afraid of anything before they get explore into Frey's basement. And they find Franaf. They found a secret room. Vampire breath, there it is. They open it and now there's a vampire in Frey's basement. He's very, very thirsty. Let's see. Or was it somebody else? Is the fact that Count Nightwing's face was modeled after Jacobus' reference photographer Mike. Okay, so it wasn't Jacobus. It looked. This was like, why does he not look like him? But I'm guessing he's just older. No, it wasn't him. It was just his friend Michael. Calling all creeps. This was a good one too. You remember the jack-o'-lanterns? Yeah, didn't they all turn out to be like weird fucking aliens or something? Like just like squiddy looking aliens. Yo, you got the whole fucking crowd laughing. Look at that. He's fucking just pogging on the phone. This was a fun story. It wasn't like scary or anything. It was just a fun, quick read because it was actually pretty short, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure if it mentions how short this book is. No, it just kind of. No, it just mentions the composition. The purple velociraptors. Literally, they had to call like was it 1-800-CREEPS? And you can only get in there if you're a cool creep. Calling all dodges. But it's just like they're like aliens. That just became a common thing, but it was so cool. It looked like he just stepped in shit. It's just that look you get. when you step outside, because in the snow you can't tell where the dogs pooped. So you get that very squishy snow, and you're like, ugh, shudder. You're like, ugh, disgusting. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's ever happened to anybody else but me. But then this one just fucking pissed. And this one looks like Dream. Snowman. And this one looks like they're reciting like fucking Edgar Allan Poe or Shakespeare. I think that, yeah, the one they went with is a lot better. You're the snowman. I'm the last snowman, courage. You guys gotta watch that episode. If they have it, I don't think it's a Halloween episode. Like, all of fucking Courage the Cowardly Dog is practically a Halloween episode. But, still. Courage the Cowardly Dog is the great. I can see why Charlie, fucking, Moist Critical, loves that fucking series, because I fucking love that series. It's fucking, it was, like, just the perfect amount of scary. And, like, uneasy. It's like Halloween every day. Wait. No, I didn't miss that. This one was a good one. I like this one. Just because it had like the fantasy element so much. Jack. Yeah, it was just how it was flying. You could learn how to fly from a book called Flying Lessons. I remember that. Those humans how to fly. I thought it was a neat concept. A nice little dream-like story, you know. It wasn't so much scary as it was more interesting. This one I didn't like. The photo shoot. I mean, I guess they are similar, but my god, it's like, how do I become it's like the progression of becoming a furry. I mean, yeah, it resembles a lot better here. Interestingly, the art was flipped for the final cover. Backward signature in the illustration. Oh! In the reprint, they fixed it, but they flipped it for some reason. In the cover. Yeah, it's flipped. What the fuck? I mean, I guess it fits better if it's flipped. No, it's the same thing. You remember reading this one, Minerva Fish? See, it's very rare that I don't finish it, but I think I just, at this point, it was one of the books that was like, oh no, that's what they started doing. They used to sell the Goosebumps books in sets of 3s for the book orders, but then eventually they started splitting them up, and I had to pick which ones look more appealing to me, one, 2, or 3. Kiara, PFP horror. Oh no. Oh shit. But I don't know. We can watch the Goosebumps book movie, not Goosebumps book movie. Just the Goosebumps movie in the Discord some other time, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll plan it out better. You can actually watch it, see what it's all the hubbub was about. Become an enormous chicken, Chihuahua. Just the cover alone, I think that's the reason I was like, I don't think this is gonna be a good one. I'd rather just make sure I get the other two, which I'm pretty sure the other two were these two others. God damn it. Yeah. These two others. I got Snowman and I got Fly. And I didn't get Chicken. And I got the rare one too. Because this one looked interesting. Let's see. What was the story about? I can't remember. If I remember correctly, it was a suit. And then he wears it. Oh no, that's the other one. That's Werewolf Skin. This one was about what? So small. Yeah, it's a tiny bedroom. His mom refuses to let him sleep in the guest room because they might have guests someday or a year. And then he does. One night he sleeps in there. When everyone's in bed, he sneaks in the guest room, falls asleep. He should listen to his mom because when he wakes up, his life has changed for the worse. And every time he falls asleep, he wakes up with a different nightmare. Oh, that sounds interesting. I think I did read this one then. Like an alternate reality every time he wakes up, right? When asked why this cover featured a giant monster hand when there was no monsters in the book, Shikovis explained that he generally paints the covers with very little information about the story. In fact, when he finally got the chance to read the novels years later, he was shocked by how well many of the covers lined up with the story. Holy shit. Just blind luck. Wait, now go back. I see the blue tiles are supposed to simulate a night sky. Yeah, because now you look at it, no real bedrooms have this kind of tile fucking ceiling. God damn it, because that's like mostly for offices and shit. I think I like the cover though because of the colors. I do like that like purple and green kind of colors go together. You think it was good? I thought it was good. This one I didn't think it was good though. I think this one I like almost skipped, or I did skip. One of Jacob's top 10 all-time favorite covers. Really? I don't know. The cover put me off. It's because like, oh, the blob that killed everything. I was like, okay, that just sounds like it's just, I already know the ending. Thanks for spoiling me. But it's like, it just like, oh, it's not Monster Blood. This could have been Monster Blood. Obvious homage to the classic, The Blob. Yeah, exactly. I immediately thought of The Blob. There was an episode for this one? I wonder how many books were turned into episodes. Hopefully it was some of the better ones. It wasn't sure. He thinks it was because someone actually paid him to paint a giant tongue. So he's a tongue guy. I see. He had fun with this one. I'm surprised it wasn't a fucking Monster Blood, like, 4. This was the original 4. It could have been a 4. Takes it home. So is this like one of those typewriters that every word he writes starts coming true? What was that fucking book? Was it Never Ending Story has a similar concept or no? You're green today? Hola guapo, you're green today? Why? Because of the Goosebumps, man. The Goosebumps stuff. I'm part of the slime. I'm slime now. Then I thought it was a spookier color. I don't know. It seemed like it fit the Goosebumps theme. If you're ever familiar with Goosebumps, like a book series, like a horror for kids. Because this is the art book. This is the quote-unquote rare art book that has all the art from the books. Even some of them, where I haven't seen them yet. We haven't seen them yet. But some of them are from, like, books that haven't even been released. Because they were, like, in the works, but then cancelled. Or something. This one would have been a weird cover. This one would have been better. Just staring out of the water looks kind of weird. Like, what if she a thickie, though? What if she thick? One of his favorite covers again. I think it's because he's a metal guy. I can feel like he's really into metal. I have a feeling. Ese es el color de los libros favoritos de Spikey. Sí, exactamente. Exactamente. You should watch The Nightmare Room. In my opinion. It's better than the... Wait. Is it a movie or is that an episode? It's just like... Well, you have to give me a little more info than that, dude. You do have my attention, though. You do have my attention, though. Figure skeleton rising out of like certainly sets the mood for the vamping story. Ooh. Is it scary? I don't remember it being that scary. Uses very realistic eyeballs to jump the scare factor in this one. I guess. I don't remember it being that scary. Like, here's a synopsis. She'll pretend to drown so then everyone will feel sorry for her. What the fuck? This kid just randomly suicidal at camp? What the fuck? Okay, but things don't go exactly the way she planned because down by the cold dark lake someone is watching her, stalking her. Someone with pale blue eyes and see-through body. There's a show by R.L. Wait, really? What the fuck? Oh, wait. You're fucking... You're triggering a memory here. Oh, what the fuck? I think I've heard of it. Right? It's kind of like the Crypt Keeper kind of stories, you know? Right? Fake death, instant karma. There was another thing. I think, didn't he, was it him that did the fucking Terror Tower in California Adventure for Disney? Didn't he make Terror Tower? Let's make it, you know, but it's like, you know, he was like the inspiration or something. Like R.L. Stein's Terror Tower, and I wanted to go so bad, but dude, I fucking hate roller coasters. I hate roller coasters so freaking much. Oh jeez, dude, I hate roller coasters. The G-force is not because like, oh, scared of heights. No, the freaking forces of it has on my body. I don't know. It just makes all the blood rush to my head, and I hate it because it just feels like an instant headache. I don't like it. Let's look at these covers. The fucking cat is terrified in every single one. It looks more like a dog in this one. I do like this one. The weird perspective. It's always gotta have pizza though. Even though the cat's fucking expression looks way too cartoony in this one. It doesn't even look like a cat. It looks like a bobcat. Which is still technically a cat, I guess. Yo, when are we getting the fucking Jacobus Pizza. I want pizza now, low-key. The tile floors are back. The pink is good. I like this one. I'm not sure if it's my favorite book. One of my favorite books, but it's definitely one of my favorite covers. And you hit the one where you guarantee the blackout. What the fuck? Why would you want to black out? Doesn't that cause some kind of like damage to your nervous system, or just like damage in general? Perhaps one of the most comical of all the original Goosebumps covers is tradition of Jacobus's distinct bright colors, mouth animals, and yeah, the mouth of the animal. The animal. Pizza and soda and look almost hyper-realistic. It's the curved countertops. Yeah, they kind of do. It doesn't look like soda. Like, who drinks soda with a straw like that? This looks like a can of soup. And why is this piece? Is this implying the slice can be seen after you swallow it? Yeah, I won't get on those rice. Fuck those rice. No, no. You guys can go ahead and like simulate death all you want, but that ain't me, fam. That ain't me. Like, only if you sit in the front. It's marked even the blackout zone. Why? Why? It's like, what if you bite your fucking tongue or something? What if you sway so hard your like neck fucking gets bruised up? It's not recommended, but you can choose. Why would you do that? I'm guessing you had to sign a waiver. This one, I think they should have gone with the first cover, the first draft of it. Because you can't tell the size of this fucking fish. Unless you like, this could be in the distance. You can't scale it right, you know? One of my shortest Goosebumps books, but only 16,000. Just a little tidbit, just a little. Oh jeez, no, I wouldn't do it, dude. Nope, no waiver, just a warning. God damn, dude, I would not do it. This actually won a Kids' Choice Award. What the fuck? I don't think I read this one. I probably had it, like I said, there's a lot of them that were just in my backlog, but the thing is, some books were just so good, I'm like, you know what, I'll read another book, and I'll come back to the one the other one I finished, because that one was good. I want to read that one and see if I had anything I missed, or, you know, because sometimes, like, the story does kind of, like, give you some, like, was it foreboding? No, foretelling. Yeah, of what's gonna happen, and you just don't notice it because, you know, you're reading it for the first time. And then you go back like, whoa, you said the thing, he said the thing, now I know it all makes sense now, you know? But, we'll see. The fuck? I do not remember seeing faces in this. I do not remember seeing the fucking eyes in here. What? No way. No, what the fuck? No. This is some Mandela effect shit going on right now. The weird snake face in there. I don't know, they picked a good cover. I do not remember there being any faces and shit in here. If anything, I thought it was slime and stuff in there. What? Check out the inside of the locker door. It's a poster of me, the Goosebumps mascot. It is. Except he has no hair. Here, Papyrus has hair in this one. Yeah, do you remember? I have this book. I'm gonna look at it after the stream. I'm gonna look at this fucking book and see if it even has the faces in there. That is so weird. I never saw the faces in there before. The Haunted School? I remember the Haunted School. Let me show you the synopsis, see if maybe you remember. See, they got to a new school, and then he doesn't hate the school, but it's hard making friends there. It's so big, easy to get lost. I wish. Dude, my school was shitty. My school, we didn't even have real classrooms. We had trailers that were repurposed for fucking as classrooms. And they're like, oh, these are temporary until we get the building set up. They never did it. They just kept them. Just fucking kept them. They just put concrete beds at the bottom just to be like, you know what, fuck it. We already did it. We already bought them. He gets lost in a maze of empty classrooms. So he just goes into the back rooms. He just goes into the fucking back rooms. If this was the back room before it was cool. This is the one I read that was werewolf skin. Let's see if I remember this one. Let's see. Just don't go into the woods at night and stay away from the creepy house next door. He's want to take a couple pictures, and now he's about to find the secret of the Werewolf Creek. And then when the moon is full, a Halloween mask was included in some of the first books. Nuh-uh. Because I usually got the first editions. What the fuck? I didn't see this. A paper mask of the wolf. One of the few books with the original series that is not received for digital physical reprint, even though it's been re-released digitally. What the fuck? So this is more rare than the Lost Legend one. New Hampshire classrooms too. Yeah, dude, that sucks. It freaking sucks because they get hot real easy. And it's like, you don't have the amenities of like, you know, let me just go down the hall to get some water. Nope, not gonna be close. Bathroom? ¿Viste Halloween Ends? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Es una película? ¿Una series? No, I haven't seen it though. I haven't seen Halloween Ends though. Is it a horror movie? Because I used to not do well with horror movies, but I'm getting better. It's because, I don't know, like I said, I could play horror games and not flinch. But when it comes to like horror movies, like I said, it's like you have no control over what the character does, so it's like them doing stupid things. You're like, no, 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 stop it, stop it. You know, and it just irritates. You have Twitter, right? Yeah, I do have Twitter, Ty. It is the About Me, I think, right? Yeah. That's where I post all my updates and all my cursed stuff. This is the Live in Your Basement one. Is this the one I'm confusing the other one with? Someone who lives in Marco's basement. It just looks like poops everywhere. Ma, look at this. I pooped in the basement. It looks just so... I don't know, I like it. The title of this book came to my mind as early as June 1996. Oh, that's a long time ago. At the same time, it didn't have a story to go with the title, no. But like, you usually didn't... You used to say that he didn't have... Like, I don't know, I guess he did have the title, just not the story, I guess. I guess it still checks out. Lowest page count in the original series? Only 111 pages. Can you link it there? Ty, it's right there. It's in the about section. I mean, I would, if you want to, go ahead and put it there. The Twitter. You remember this one? I don't remember this one. I don't remember this one. But it should just be twitter.com/SpikeyDinosaur. It's abajo en la descripción. Right there. Thank you, Hime. Thank you, Hime. I appreciate you. We're going backwards. Why am I going backwards? This is the one I didn't like. The Monster Blood 4. Because I'm like, why is it blue? Why are these slugs? Look at them. They're not even creepy. They're just ugly. Look at the big old lips on these dudes. They look like something out of one of those cursed Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Yeah, this is one of the rare ones. I'm not sure if I ever got a reprint. But I saw it, and I just didn't care for it. There are 11 blue Monster Blood slugs on the cover. With bulging brown lips. I don't think that's brown. Is it brown? I guess it's brown. Bloodshot yellow eyes and orange irises. In this case, Jacobus did not use the monochromatic and single dot technique to make the monster's eyes look flat and dead. Instead, he went with a bit too human, which even more unsettling. I guess? But still. It looks so weird looking. Not in a cool way. Not like a gross out way. Just looked like Gary the Snail just got freaking yassified and then fucked up. Oh, thanks for following, Ty. Just be warned, it is. Yeah, they have the DSL. Not the other kind of DSL. Apparently they have razor sharp teeth. Razor sharp teeth. I don't see it. I don't see it. And they kind of mess with the Monster Blood concept, I think. They don't turn to weird things. The Moochie's kiss slugs. The Moochie kiss slugs. God damn it. Yeah. You're gonna break it. You guys almost broke it last time. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Mucho of the grassy ads. Wait. The only thing is missing a pair of Converses. You're right. There's the weird viewpoint and the color tiles. Wait. What was that? What there? Place with the greatest hits here. Bright colors, warped perspective. I guess it's right. I guess here it's warped kind of. And then the 2000 series. This one I don't have that much familiarity with. I really don't. Because that's when I started kind of giving up collecting them all. Because I was like, oh, there's a 2000 series? I thought the series, I thought Goosebumps was gone. Because there was a huge gap. There's a huge gap of Goosebumps books just not showing up, So I was like, oh, I guess it's gone. It's done. Clown. Disgusting. What clown? Where? I don't see it. What are you talking about? Darth, what are you talking about? We were just ragging on Star Wars a moment ago. Some of these were made into episodes. Wait, what? The 2000 series? The fuck? 100? Dude, they do almost did 100 covers for the series. So I guess this is where he kind of checks out. Is this where he checks out? He had to pick an edgier style. It was originally contained, it was 40 books, but legal issues. There we go. Leaving the series abruptly to come to a halt after the release of Ghost in the Mirror. Spice Runs Series 2000 will be remembered as one of the edgier collections. Goosebumps. I only have like one set of the Goosebumps 2000 series. Like you're wearing white makeup with wing hair. The Joker. I'm the Joker, baby. I am the Joker. I am damaged. I am damaged. I am mentally damaged. It's just skin you. I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, boop. Let me fix myself a little bit. Escape from Carnival of Horrors is the first book in the Give Yourself Goosebumps game book series. Is that what they're called? Is that what you would call them? A game book? I'm always clowning around. Honk honk. Honky honky. Give me the honky tonk. Wait. There are 25 different endings to this book, but only one is correct. Every other one, you were a goober, you fucked up, go back to page 1, baby. Dude, I used to keep so many bookmarks in these fucking things. Which is weird, because usually it shines purple. This usually shines purple, because these are all holographic covers. You know when I like a clown here? Haha, got him! Fucking got him! Oh my god, you killed Darth. You killed him. But Sith will come back every strongers. I don't know how the fucking Star Wars works, man. I don't know how fucking Star Wars works. I just got here. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. This has a 2-part episode. Wait, what? What do you mean? What did I miss? You probably said something I didn't. Oh, it was a 2-part episode for that one. Oh, I see. You also watched Goosebumps on VHS growing up? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I know one of my teachers had the collection. And then, of course, if we were good, we would get to, like, watch it. Because, you know, like, oh, well, that's the end of the class. If you guys finish your homework and turn it in on time, we'll put on Goosebumps. Your Honor, I am not a Pokemon. I do not have PowerPoints. This cat looks fucked up. The Cry of the Cat. Never seen this one. No, actually, I did. I did see this one. And I didn't think it was Goosebumps. I legit, just the way the cover, it was like, where's the slime? Where's the slime? Where is this? And you know, it's like, I thought it was just like a mock-up or something. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I collect so many books, although I didn't read it. Most of them, I know, same thing. Same here. Oh, I read most of them. And there's just like 4 or 5 of them that I had that just didn't get to read. But there was a program in my school that you could write a book, right? You could write a book, and they would publish it for you. Either, of course, you only get like the one that you made, that's yours. And then if you can sell more of your book, they could like make more copies, you know? Oh, I solamente vi la serie en televisión. Oh, you never read the books? And the thing is, I made my own Goosebumps book. It was essentially, this is before Night of the Museum was a thing. Okay, I'm clearing that shit up now. Before everyone says, well, you just copied the plot of the Night of the Museum. No, I didn't. Okay? It was very similar to Night of the Museum, because it was like kind of like those ginormous museums that have like multiple sections and stuff, right? So that's your special. It was meant. You always entering. I mean, it's good practice, right? Entering things in Spanish, but yeah. So basically, I made my own Goosebumps book, and the whole plot is that 2 kids get stuck in the library after hours because they fell asleep reading books to study. Right? So they're like, oh shit, it's already closed, what happened? And it's like, there's like a restricted section you shouldn't go to. You know, kind of like, was Harry Potter out at the time? I'm not sure. But I did not copy Night of the Museum. So basically, if you open the book, right? You open one of the books in these areas, you get sent to that fucking world or whatever. Things come, either things get sucked in, or when you open it, things come out. Or Arthur? What the fuck? Arthur had that? No, things come out. So they're like, things were coming out of the books. Because one thing came out of the books, and one of the kids was struck in the book, so they're trying to figure out where the monster that took the book the kid was in ran off to, also knocking down other books, setting things off, shit like that. It was cool. I liked it. Well, it's my own creation, so I liked it. Wait, this one had a trading card in it. Cool. Okay, enough Cry of the Cat. This one just copies Chucky, the Bride of the Living Dummy. I never read it, of course. Oh, this one had a TV series episode. And they did Valentine's Day. What the fuck? This man likes his women big. Sounds like the Page Master. Oh, actually, I did like the Page Master. I might have been inspired by that. Like, the thing is, I watched the Page Master when it came out, and I didn't pull that. You know, maybe it came to me. Yeah, this was an episode that was so bad. To me, reading books like watching a movie, but in my head from words. Exactly. That's why I liked it so much. That's why when I was kind of hesitant to watch the TV episodes, because I'm like, I don't want to ruin the image and, you know, the thoughts that I had when I read it. Because it... this one's so bad. This is not how short... This is what people think short stacks are like. This is not how short stacks are like. Okay. This legit just looks like freaking Bride of Chucky all over again. God have their novels and ages. They're pretty short, too. What the fuck is this? Creature teacher. Why does nobody do that? Let me look in there. Is Hime on her lunch break just fucking just gobbling up, swallowing the rat? Oh yeah, look, then you turn the page. No, it's right there. No, we're going back. God, it looks so bad. Dude, they should have gone with this one. This one's more... I don't know which one's more horrifying. This looks something out of Nickelodeon, straight up. Holy shit. I only have 5 minutes to be Hime, but only 5 minutes to be... I missed my lunch break. You're next. Oh, jeez. During the t-shirts, they had Slappy do a mystery date thing. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And he's like, let me guess your love interest thing. I guess that would have been the thing, right? Last thing anyone would see is want to see their teacher. Wow. This is the only one I have. It's a two-parter. This is the two-parter. Because I was so interested. It was like the Body Snatchers concept. But it's called Invasion of the Body Squeezers. Ah, go back. Go back. Can I not reach that part of the page? What the fuck? There we go. It's really weird. But yeah, the cover alone, like, was enough to, like, draw me in. I was like, dude, this looks metal as fuck. And people, like, straight up died in this one. And the covers do connect. The covers do connect. It shows it in the next page, I think. But, like, look at these monsters. They're freaking just tearing shit up. But turning the page. The first two-parters Goosebumps book. Yeah, there you go. It had a very special cover. Jacobus created a single image and it was split between two seamlessly. All these are bangers, dude. All these are so fucking cool. These are all fucking, like, they look freaking like, almost like metal covers. Like, these look sick. It looks like, well, I'm getting burpy now. What the fuck? That's all the fucking liquor you're gonna make you drink. Really like the way that neighborhood meteors turn out. They also create a nice sense of depth in the image. Creating the suction cup alien fingers that Stein described. Very sci-fi, yeah, it's very sci-fi. 2 moons, one enormous, one smaller, kind of like Tatooine, nudge, no cringe, wink. Thank you, Hime, make me more burpy. Why won't you? They resemble green fungi? I guess. I guess they do have like a mushroom cap looking thing. Yeah, there's part 2. And he's like, as a bat, he's like, I'm gonna get fucked up, I'm gonna go out swinging. So the whole plot is they're body squeezers, and they squeeze bodies. Here's the full cover art. The dog just fucking chewing on them. This is another book that I fucking begged the librarian, because I got the first part. And then I finally found the second part, and I bought the second part. I was like, yo, librarian, please, I need the first part, I need the first part. So the one I have has a huge fucking barcode, like, right here. It's like it's blocking half the dog. Squeeze my body, Spiky. Oh, until you can't breathe. Until you can't breathe. Oh, wait, go back. Look at them just riding the fucking meteors. This is apocalyptic shit. Censorship, practically. But what the fuck is this? What's this one called? I am your evil twin. Germa confirmed for fucking Goosebumps. All of them just... Holy shit, these are This one's just kind of eh. This one's just kind of eh. Third one. I like how he slowly just devolves into just the Germa stare. Sussus among us. It's just I woke up as Germa. That's the real fucking horror story. It's like, I have fame, but at what price? This illustration notably is modern in comparison to the depiction of children in the modern Goosebumps series. Like, I guess that's modern, just wearing a t-shirt? I don't know. It's the hairstyle, maybe? Revenge are us. Huh. It's just a crow. Just a crow. I mean, crows can be scary, I guess, but crows are pretty badass, yo. Like, they're smart. They're smart-ass dudes. Yeah, of course it's a play on Toys R Us, the toy chain that no longer exists. Well, I think it's coming back. I think it's coming back. I heard there was, like, one physical location that opened up, but more of a, kind of like a kiosk kind of thing. It's Bird. It's Bird. Revenge or Us. It even says it right there. Oh no, look at this rat creature. We need Toy Story. Yeah, that's what I agree, dude. I agree, because it was fun to go in there kind of demo shit, too. Fright Camp. This one's just the fucking funny Uncle Wall. This one's eh. I don't know why they just lost the kid entirely, just electrocuted the raccoon. It was asked to illustrate a concept of a 12-year-old male camper strapped to an electric chair, but editors decided it was too shocking for young readers. And just made it into a disgusting, like, trash panda. Let's see. Stuck with him. Regrets the illustration, both his eyes dot exaggerated mouth techniques and give him a crazy look. I guess? Look at his eyes. I can see it. Little dots. This is like very fair looking. Are you terrified yet? Monkey spider. This doesn't look as spooky, but I guess if you're afraid of spiders. Maybe just zoomed in on the final book, showing very little of the background. I mean, there wasn't that much of a background. I can just crops all of this here. This is monsterless? It's more of a confronting your fears and bullying, opposed to having a monster. So I guess it's just his fears are arachnophobia. Well, what the fuck, dude? His eyes are popped out. This one looks, I don't know, this one looks more comedic than anything. It's like the freaking dramatic zoomed in, like, look at my face, not the jar. Yeah, they're good on the photo shoot too. There's nothing living in the image. The illustration's quietly creepy, almost bone chilling. I guess it's a fun fact. That's not really much of a fun fact. Get it? That's what it is. That's what it looks like. It's like fucking horrors beat upon you. These are all interesting to look through because, you know, I've never actually seen these, like, either in the wild or at all. Look at the Graveyard of Souls. One of the 3 Goosebumps books. Be reprinted as a classic Goosebumps. Wait, what? What? The Bride of the Living Dummy and the Haunted Car were... So they were reprinted to look like the classics. That's really weird. Like, it's almost like deceptionary. Look cool. It looks like a generic, you know, zombie, you know, movie, like fucking, like a Romero film. What the fuck is this one? Brain Juice is one of my favorites in the entire series. The entire fucking series. I never heard of this one. And I one that I feel is overlooked by readers. I might just pick it up. If I can find it, I'll pick it up and read it. And see if I mean, it is just, your brain is on the juice. Scholastic website depicted this cover with a different tagline. This is your brain. This is your brain on juice. Versus the This is your brain on drugs campaign. What the fuck? You guys remember those fucking weird commercials? They're like, this is your brain on drugs. This is what your family is when you're on drugs. I think Bridges was the book that had a title for years but no story. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know why they didn't mention that. Yeah, he was sitting on this title for like months, if not years, and then he finally came up with it. And he's like the best. He's like, this is my magnum opus. Yeah, it doesn't really have a synopsis here though. It just explains. These ones have, I don't know, the Series 2000 books. They don't have that much of a synopsis. They have more of a description of the art and like the trivia. Return to Horrorland, and this is the kid one. Get us? This dude just having a fun time. It just like legit looks like he just went to fucking Monsters Inc. land. The dude just pops up. He's like, "Welcome, you're like our 200th customer. Here's your fucking ice cream. It tastes like bugs." Oh, okay. It's just that very few in the Goosebumps series even have the same universe. Wait, what? The Monster Blood kid and the Amazo from the Bad Hair Day. No, wait, I did read Bad Hair Day. I think it was good. It was like Big. If you guys ever watched the movie Big, was like the fucking kid makes a wish. He's like, I wish I was big, and he becomes big. He just becomes grown up, and then he just like goes to like a toy company, and he's like, hey, this is what kids really want. They want Transformers or something like that. And he like gets really famous or whatever. He's very popular. And then he's like, well, I'll have to go become a kid again because being an adult kind of sucks. I remember that movie. It's pretty fun. My boy dropped the juice. He's like, ah, shit, not again. Oh, what? There's a photo shoots. I mean, they captured them pretty well. Like, the girl looks almost spot on, the same. What's the whole It looks like they're friends. It doesn't look like she's like scared at all, really. Jekyll and Heidi. Yeah, I guess they are. This creature on the cover of the book was not the creature that appears in the story. There's a scene in the book where Uncle Jekyll drinks a formula that makes his body react to a monstrous fashion. But not the point they actually transform into a monster. They dropped the IC. I do not look this fucked up. God damn it, Spooky. But yeah, this one looks weird. This is like my monster uncle. My goofy uncle. Go ah. Scream School, this one. This is just Carrot Top. This is just, what's his face? Fucking that one singer dude. The one that's in Pokemon now. You know, what's his fucking face? Oh, his fucking Ed Sheeran? There we go, Ed Sheeran. He looks like Ed Sheeran. He looks like Ed Sheeran. This looks like the Toxic Avenger, if you guys ever heard of that. That's a real fucking throwback. You would like that if he was acting cooler. Yeah, dude, drinking freaking 20-year-old juice. Yeah, you'll end up like that. Only one of the 3 Goosebumps in Series 2000 be written by the third person. In the third person. Only Fright can't been terrified yet. Where nothing supernatural happens. Why would you read it? Nothing supernatural happens. Nothing weird happens. Is this even a Goosebumps book? The Mummy Walks. This story was inspired by something I witnessed at the Los Angeles International Airport. What? There was 2 parents had their son in an envelope before their son boarded the flight alone. Imagine inside the envelope was another note that read, "We're not your parents." And then I turned this into the beginning, the Mummy Walks. That's so fucked. It's like, hey, don't come back, we're actually not your parents. You're kind of annoying, kid. Another one of the few not to have supernatural elements throughout the most of the plot. The manuscript appears on Stein's bookshelf. On the bookshelf. Oh, what? Oh, I guess this in the Goosebumps movie. This is in the bookshelf. Cool tidbit. Go back. Wait, how long is this book? I don't want to keep you guys all night. I'm just making sure. This one's just weird. It looks gross as shit, though. Despite the grotesque elements, the edition picks a few techniques commonly found in the original series. Nuh-uh. Mundane setting, placing something unusual. Okay, that's true. Sitting on the couch and stuff. Using single color eyes and dotted pupil technique. This is something we hear about a lot. You seen this one? Then again, I can't say that I have seen this one. Look, you're just lazy, dude. This one just looks like a rat. It doesn't look like a monster anymore. This one looks more better. This is what it should have been the one they went with. Looks comedic enough to pass as a Goosebumps cover, but not super freaking gross like this. And the feet! Why? Why? Why the feet? Jacobus believed this werewolf skin as it appears on the cover of the book would have looked like. I guess that's right. Because looking at that one, I can see why it looks similar. Yeah, it kind of looks similar. But I wouldn't make it all flesh boiled and shit. It kind of ruins it. Like, sure, it makes it gross, but like, you really make it gross? That's not the point. Boop boop. Oh, this one looks sick. What's this one? Oh, Horrors of the Black Ring. This one looks interesting. Just on the cover alone and the concept alone, this one looks interesting. Like a haunted ring. Okay, he just talks about the art. Horrors of the Black Ring is the lowest page count with both books ones? Really? With only 108 pages? While this book was a reproduction of the tentative title was The Evil Ring. Horrors of the Black Ring sounds better. This one looks sick. This one looks sick. It looks like a fucking, Zeppelin cover, yo. Looks like Iron Man? Ow. I see it. I see it. I fucking see it now. God damn it. God damn it. But these covers look sick, too. Except this one looks like the fucking Cyber Ghost from the freaking, Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase or whatever. These look pretty sick, though. It always feels like some of the Goosebumps covers from this series are some of the best work in the Goosebumps. I can see that, but not... I wouldn't say they're not as iconic. Just because, like, the cover art is a lot more intense. But it's definitely not as iconic. Like, it's not as goofy, you know? It doesn't... Just because they're supposed to be more edgy. This is spiritual successor to Ghost Camp. None of the original characters come back for a sequel. It's a different Ghost Camp. Oh, weird. This big goofy dragon. This is just like generic dragon, and then you get the little tubby dude. Final cover crops the image close and tones out. Yeah, I can see that. It literally takes off most of this on top. Which removes the shine from the dragon's scales, give a more dull-looking creature. Yeah, I can see that. This is not as shiny as this is. Cyber Chase? You don't... no, wait, am I thinking of the wrong one? I know is it Cyber Chase? Are these cousins so cool? Be afraid, be very afraid. But, yeah, it was either Cyber Chase is that fucking PBS show. It's the other one. Or is it the same name? It could be the same name. The Haunted Car. This is the one they said that it was like redone as a quote-unquote classics style. It just looks like a fucking Batman car. It just looks like a Hot Wheels. It doesn't look that spooky at all. These haunted cars are my preferred mode of transportation. No way. Does he really have a haunted car in the fucking movie? Same name? Okay, same name. This one is Full Moon Fever. Book references Zorro, Hershey Bars, Milky Ways, and the Teletubbies. Wow, that's freaking dated though. Wait. After working on Goosebump covers, he illustrated Teletubbies books. What the fuck? Oh, these are kind of fucked looking. This one looks really fucked up. I'm glad he went with this one in the end though. It definitely gives it a... Have you guys seen... What was that fucking series called? Was it Love, Death, and Robots or something like that? I think it was like... It's a Netflix series where it has a whole bunch of like mini compilations of like mini films. Like... And there's like one with like the werewolves that join the military. They're part of the military, but they're like discriminated against. It's pretty fucking sick. It's pretty fucking sick. You guys should watch it. Some of it's the... I don't know, the people who did the series they were really obsessed with dicks, because you see just bare dicks all the fucking time. Similarly, but my friend also owns Precious Boys dressed up in a Teletubby doll with a wing and dress. Gucci, thank you for joining the Digidachis. Welcome. We're going through all the Goosebumps. You remember? How you know these ones, Spooky? These are like fucking Jacobus. Yo, there's ghosts. There's ghosts in this picture. Look at the orbs. There's a ghost in his mouth. There's a ghost in his eye. There's just a whole ghost party bang going over here. Thank you for joining. I just don't like how Slappy's just like terrified. It reminds me of that one scene in Scary Movie where there's that ghost that gets the guy under the bed and he just like turns the tables on him. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, don't look it up. He turns the tables on that doll pretty quickly. Damo tu nombre. Wow. You're speaking to like everyone in Spanish today, Hime. Nice. First speaker to mention the character that doesn't have the living dummy in the book title. Why is he so fucking scared? What happens in this book? Because in this one it doesn't really tell you what happens. He's a person of shiny wood instead of flesh. Yeah. But what happens in this book? The first Goosebumps book featuring a villain who has returned as the anti-hero of the story. What? He's an anti-hero in this one? He's a sort of good guy? It's not written as the perspective of a child protagonist. Big Slappy is lying in the bed screaming his blood. I guess there's something way more worse than the living dummy in this one. For some reason, I think in Spanish when I'm sick today. I don't know, I just seen the cover. Huh. This one looks cool. It just looks like some alien dude. Other titles of this book were rumored to be Earth Geeks Must Die. I heard of that one, but they didn't accept it. Space Geeks Must Die and Escape from Planet Armpit Planet. The covers are weird though. I mean, they got closer to the concept as they went on. But these covers are... The initial covers are freaking weird. Yeah, the cover and tagline do not match the story. It's Earth Geeks Must Go. Oh, this one looks cool. Ghost in the Mirror. This sounds like a stand name. This sounds like a JoJo stand name. Ghost in the Mirror. Boom, boom, and it just comes out. I think there's a man in the mirror because, you know, that's the name of a song. But that's not the reason I'm saying it, because it just sounds like a stand name. If they weren't based off, you know, like songs and bands and shit, artists. This looks cool. I like this one. This cover looks like almost like a legit like an album cover. Good on the Jacobus on this one. This one looks cool. Oh wait. Here we go. This is one of the last ones published, right? Because this one is unpublished. This never came out. This one never came out. This is one of the hidden covers. You'll never be like, oh, I've seen this one before, because it never came out. The story and everything was like greenlit, but Scholastic, I believe, was like, yeah, we're not renewing the license or whatever, renewing the contract. This one's freaking metal, yo. He eventually reused it for the Adventures of Shrinkman, I guess? Unabridged? I don't know. I've seen this one before. I know, I think Spooky was talking about this one. I think he's talking about this one or this one. It was basically ready to go, yeah, but the thing is, that's the thing with a lot of things in the industry, no matter what industry. If it's not greenlit, canceled. Like, some cartoons, same thing. They have like 20 episodes ready to go, but because they're under contract, they can't send them out. I think that's the case right now for Camp Summer Island. Camp Summer Island, it's a little quirky show, came out, but they have like 20 episodes ready to go, but they can't use them, they can't send them out, because they got canceled. Now I'm deciding what to have dinner. It's get chicken nuggets. Get the dino nuggets. That's my suggestion. Dino nuggets, always go to. What was the Ghost in the Mirror sketches? I don't think it really had any. Oh no, we did. We went through them. We went through them. It's the dude pogging out. But the best one was, of course, the finished work. The finished work. This right here, the mock-up, looks pretty good. But this is one of the hidden ones. It's going to be another Goosebumps Series 2000 book number 27. But when the snake bites, its release date was scheduled for March 2000. No artwork or story was created. So there was a gap in here somewhere. Next one, but they already canceled it. In the year 2000, artist person, which is a Shrinkman. That's what it was. It's a one-off book. The book was first of 6 standalone novellas that Stein would publish in year 2000-2001. On November 14th, 2017, Ursula confirmed on Twitter. Oh, there was Twitter back then? 2017 was Twitter. Just kidding. God damn it. You really hit me fun. I'll nug out. I'm gonna nug out. Yo, hold up. I want to transition real quick. I'm gonna nug out. You might hear a mix of the musics, but it's fine. Am I nugging out yet? No, it's not showing up. Am I nugging out yet? Show my nugs. There we go. But you make him nug. You had to make me nug. I'm gonna nug out for the next 10 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever, how long the freaking redeem is. I don't remember, dude. I don't remember. I just do it. Okay, so he confirmed that the plot for the Adventures of Shrinkman had evolved from the Incredible Shrieking 5th Grader. So this was the original concept, and eventually came out to this. Because Ty's hungry. Doesn't mean you eat the streamer. What the hell is this? Goosebumps Gold? What? After he completed the work on Goosebumps Series 2000, Jacobus contracted to create more cover art. Goosebumps Gold. They were all... Okay, so the other ones were like traditional art. These are all digital. This is like his first take on digital art. Which you can tell. It's not as detailed, I would say. Well, that alien dude, yo, that would freak me the fuck out as a kid. I hate the freaking alien look, yo. I'm a little dino nugget. Chicken nugget. Like my mouth is made out of ketchup. Nah, my mouth is made out of ketchup. And my hat is mustard. Okay, let's see. She rips off the mask. She went full the mask. She went full Jim Carrey. The fuchsia in the background is textured in a way that calls them at the beginning of the digital age. I guess. Was this even out? Was this ever released? Because I don't see any release dates or anything. Even this one. Happy Holidays from Dead House. Which is, I guess, a callback to the original Dead House. The first issue. This one's cool. This should have been it. This one's just cheesy. This is just like, I don't know. I kind of like this concept better. Christmas scene, beautiful lights and stuff. It's a wreath shaped like a skull. You wouldn't expect it. You buffoon. You didn't know. You just walked into the dead house and you died. Added to the final cover design. Unfortunately, the Goosebumps Gold series was canceled before Stein wrote a single book. So this is all canceled. These are canceled covers, baby. You've never seen these, huh? I guess he was always painting with actual paint. Yeah, I guess so. They leave Haunted Mask open too for a sequel. They kind of do, yeah. But then again, he does kind of leave that. That's kind of a thing he has, really. Kind of has a and the end question mark. You know, he does that a lot too. So technically, it would have been open to a sequel. Because sometimes even they don't even follow the same characters and story as the last ones when he does do the sequel. It's Goosebumps live on stage. Don't go up to the attic. The bookshop part 2 with curtains. Act 2 screams in the night. The bookshop, the final part. Oh. I have a friend, IRL, looks just like Slappy. Now that I look at it, he has the big noggin and everything. Let's see. Slappy. So. Oh, what? These were on their shirts for the show, and Jacobus actually did. That's pretty sick. Let's see. Directed by Rupert Holmes under the banner, blah blah blah. Oh, so they were all over the fucking place. Yo, ate the egg. Stay out of the basement, Jeremy. That was the one with The weird egg-looking one, yeah. The weird... You remember the plot for it? The plot of the live show was simple. 4 kids find themselves in a mysterious doomsday bookstore. Whoa, 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 he copied my idea. He copied my idea. Introduced into city separate stories where they become personally involved. And I called it! Yo, he took my idea. He took my idea. Goosebumps Alive. Open the door. Wait, what? Interactive show with it's like an escape room with Goosebumps? That would have been sick. But it was British London only. What the frick? I don't remember them being fans. Oh wow, that's cool. That's a cool cover. The stage play. Oh no! Is that fucking Jack Black? Oh, I think we're getting to, yeah. This is the second to last. These are the last pages. We're gonna end the stream soon because like I said, we're gonna end the stream, but we're not done yet. We're just ending the stream so the VOD cuts out there, and the rest of the next stream that will be just right after will be unarchived, and that we can just watch whatever, you know. But freaking Jack Black, dude, I would get this as a book. The Invisible Boy's Revenge. Jack Black, Goosebumps, the motion picture. Alright, I have a spiky shot. Alright. It's the dad who was a scientist who attempts to make a creature that's part plant, part animal in the basement. Acting weird, notice that he got worried about it, so they investigate the weirdness. That's very similar to Stay Out of the Basement, too, if you think about it. Except that it turns out the dad is, like, a plant. That was like a plant clone in that one. And Stay Out of the Basement, he's a plant clone, and the real dad's still, like, tucked away. Wait, the episode starts with a 3-part episode with about a model town? Which one was that based off? Goosebumps movie and soundtrack. Jack Black. I didn't know the motion picture soundtrack came like this. That's pretty cool. I did not see any of this, like, I would say, not propaganda, advertisements? I did not see them like this. We saw the one Goosebumps thing. And I guess it's the plot, so I shouldn't read too much about this because I haven't really fully seen it. Like I said, I paid half attention to it. But yeah, this was the book, baby. This was it. This was the art of Goosebumps. I hope you liked it. I had fun with it, especially going down memory lane and whatnot. But yeah, we can we can end here. We can end here. So don't click that dial, as they say back in the day, because we're about to come back. We're gonna come back with some not movie specials, TV specials, and I'm gonna maybe join the Discord. I don't know. Depends on if the Dachis wanna drop in and chat if they want to. If not, that's cool. That sounds similar to the FMA with the dog. Oh my god. You haven't even seen any Fullmetal Alchemist. What you mean? Okay, we're gonna technically quote unquote end streaming here for the VOD. But thank you all for coming, and I'll be right back. So it's like, think of it as a pause screen. Everyone stay in chat. We're ending here. Right? Oh look, it's ending. Oh no. It's ending.